acting wild. Y'all commercial niggas better have a coke and a smile.
I conversate with many men. It's time to begin again. Forgot what I already knew. You hear me, friend? Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me.
What's good, internet? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH, and to be honest, welcome back to the Gaming Illuminati podcast. We've got some conversations that are nifty for episode 50, and rocking with me today is my peanut-headed co-host who's allergic to the most, Utxjgthedon. Can we get your opening statement, sir?
I probably only got like 1 month to live. I might not make it to E3, so y'all pray for me. I'm about to get in a bubble or something, because apparently I am allergic to everything, so it is what it is, man.
Bubble boy.
Hey, man. Hey, it is what it is.
That's not nice. All right, and my second co-host believes that you have to be from Detroit to understand their financial troubles. Some say he's changed since he hit 20K, but I just say, what's your opening statement, Ethos?
Pray first, everybody.
Pray for him. That's real right there. It's simple, but it's real. And my third co-host, currently he's got a new show on the horizon. It's called Views from the Tube, and he's looking for your video submissions. Talk about it, Mr. Moshi.
Hey, man, if you want for me to see your video, man, and tell you what you need to do and what you don't need to do, then go ahead and go to the Gaming Illuminati subreddit, and you know what I'm saying, just drop a link, and then I'll come check it out, and then we'll be like yay or nay. Hopefully yay.
That's real. And our special guest for today is a regular in the stream. He's known for his weak ass bars, and he's currently TT in Florida. What up, Anon? What's your opening statement for today?
Listen, man, I'm the hardest motherfucker out here, bro. Tell your favorite rapper to pull up. That's all I gotta say.
Damn, that's real, man. And my opening statement for today is tell a friend to subscribe to my channel, man. We close to 600K, man. We like 1,500 away, man. Also,
we won a Grammy. They go
YouTube.com/The Black Hokage. Also, be sure to subscribe to our official YouTube Gaming Illuminati channel, which is youtube.com/GI Updates. As usual, this podcast is available on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher Radio, and our app is available on iOS and Android, so you can take the show on the go. Just keep in mind that we spell Illuminati with the word is in naughty or nice, like your mama. All right. Opening conversations, man. A lot of games came out since the last podcast, like a month or so and some change ago. We got Overwatch, Gears of War 4 beta, Quantum Break, Dark Souls 3. My phone's going off. Doom beta, Mirror's Edge, Neo Alpha, Battleborn, Infinite Warfare. Which one y'all want to talk about first?
Since Ethos was the most excited about Overwatch and got to play it before every single one of us, I feel like we should talk about that first, and he should start.
Go ahead. Tell us what's
somebody else
about
takes
Overwatch.
point first.
Damn, well, I know why, dude.
All right, so go ahead.
I'll start off. So, after all the hype of Ethos saying, hey, man, this game is stuff, him and Nomad, we finally got to play it. I'm not gonna lie, it is really, really good. Like, I've had so much fun, and this is coming from a person that did like a Team Fortress 2, but I was playing it when it was on Xbox 360 on the orange box, so it was kind of whack. But this is exactly what this game reminds me of, but it's more, I wouldn't even say adult themed, but it kind of does lead more to that point. I feel like Team Fortress 2 is more, you know, that cartoony thing, and Overwatch is just super fast paced. I'm trying to kill everything in my sight and handle these objectives type of thing. It's not a MOBA. Let me say that first and foremost. This is not a MOBA. I know that everybody wants to compare it to it, but it's not. Paragon is a MOBA. Overwatch
called it
is
a
not.
MOBA.
A lot of people in the stream when I was saying,
a lot
is
of
this
people.
a MOBA? Like, no, this is not a MOBA, sir. Like, man, like, so let's get that straight. But when you do get to play it, keep in mind this is available for everybody on the 5th. So if you do want to get your hands on it, please, I recommend that you do. But I think that a lot of people will like this game, so don't sleep on it.
But did it live up to the hype is the question. The hype that Ethos put on it.
So far
Absolutely.
it has. Yeah, so far it has. I mean, all the characters are available. Everyone has their own unique abilities. I feel like the game is, for the most part, balanced. We did run into a couple of teams of jokers, but I'm not even gonna front. Like, they played the objective well. They kept us from getting to our objective. So I can't be mad at them for that. But it was like, yeah, some people they were kind of abusing certain characters characters. There are going to be those characters that are better than others. But again, overall, this game is fun, and I do feel like it lived up to the hype.
Oh no, man! I disagree about it living up to the hype. I mean, the game is fun, but did any of y'all not play with one another? Did y'all play with randoms?
I did. Remember the whole time
I
played
didn't.
the beta?
Nope.
Ethos, you're tryhard, okay? Everybody else though didn't play with randoms, okay? Y'all, if y'all came to my stream last night, y'all saw the struggle, man. Y'all saw the hurt in my eyes, man. The game is so team oriented, which is a good and a bad thing, because if you play with randoms, the game is terrible. If you play with randoms, they're so fucking retarded. They don't know what they're doing. And then when I started playing with the squad, I was like, okay, this is dope. This is fun. But if you don't have anybody to coordinate with, I don't know, man. Who doesn't have friends though?
I mean, that's in general though. That's like every multiplayer game. If you
That's
play
not
solo.
true. That's not true.
No, I gotta say it's like Rainbow. Like all of us are gonna enjoy it if we all get it, but if like one of us gets it, then I don't know. For me, it's definitely a fun game, but I can't say live up to the hype yet because I don't know what type of content it's gonna have when it does come out.
Man, I don't know what y'all talking about. I was running solo this afternoon, and man, I was like freaking destroying people with Hanzo. Like, I was coming out of nowhere, like and my dragons were going everywhere.
That's not what he says.
I don't know how to say it, man.
Kaioken. He says Kaioken. I know that. Kaioken.
So maybe last night I just got a bad batch of randoms.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started off, didn't get to play with us, and you like, man, fuck this shit.
And
then you play with us, you like, oh, okay, all right.
It was just pissing me off because the objective was straight ahead, and everybody was going everywhere but the objective. I'm like, what is everybody doing, fam?
A lot of people, again, I mean, you're right, yeah, randoms are dumb. It's just going to be like that. They don't know what they're doing, so they're not trying to play any objective.
Yeah, it was the beginning of the open beta, so there's a high probability you play with people who were brand new, so they didn't know what they were doing. That's probably what it aimed at.
I'm brand new too, but I know how to read.
But again, you can't speak for everybody. I mean, we're on YouTube. We know that not everybody has
who called this a
skills.
MOBA?
A lot of people.
Some random people.
Yeah, people in the stream.
People in the stream, and like some of the media has been accidentally like calling it like
MOBA, multiplayer
MOBA
online battle
elements.
arena.
I mean, that's
MOBA
it's not wrong per se. There's elements of MOBA.
No, it's wrong.
It's not.
It's incorrect.
There's MOBA elements in the characters, like the abilities have cooldowns and stuff like that, and there's crowd control, and there's all that
exactly.
sort of stuff. And there's a meta, so it's like that when it comes to that. But I'd say the way the matches play out, it's definitely more like Unreal and Team Fortress.
And like I was telling people, like if you want to compare it to something, if you played Team Fortress before, I feel like you'll be right at home.
Yeah. Team Fortress.
What's the longevity of this game? Do you feel like this game can hold your attention for the rest of the year?
Sky's the limit. I'll say after Rainbow, it's possible.
Oh, I feel that with Rainbow. Yeah, I feel that.
All they need is hats, bro.
Don't do that. Don't say that. Stop.
We don't need downloadable hats. We're good on that.
Yeah, we don't need another Team Fortress.
You can bring out more characters and keep the longevity going. Bring out new game modes, man.
College tuition with hats.
Well, I was gonna say last night we ran into some people. Like, how do you feel about everybody being able to pick the same character? Like, because like we ran into a team that was running like 3 or 4 fucking healers. Like, do y'all feel like that's balanced, or do you think like they need to tweak that? What did y'all think?
Actually, don't like that. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like that.
I like it.
That is the one negative that I have so far.
It depends. There's positive and negatives for it. Because to be honest, we played a game where we all had to be homeboy
Reinhardt.
with the shield. Yeah, Reinhardt. And like that was the only way we were able to push up because the other team was camping so hard that like you can't use diversity and get past anybody. But like in that situation is good, but in other situations, it can be cheap.
I feel like maybe like they should limit it to 2 of the same on each team. Because once you get into like 3, 4 healers, then it just gets ridiculous, and it's like, come on, bro! Like just sitting there, everybody just staying alive. It was aggravating to me. But then again, it's still new. So, we don't know the ins and outs of the games. There could be a strategy to beat that.
There is. Like the idea is that every character has a weakness or a counter, so you can counter a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
No, Bastion needs a nerf because I played like freaking
Bastion already
4
got
Bastions.
Bastion gets countered by homeboy with the chain that brings you in and shotguns you.
Yeah, and Tracer can counter him easily. She can just teleport behind him.
But like 4 of them at the same time?
Yeah, just go on Tracer.
To go do that.
Because this is the thing. Like I said, that's why I don't complain about everybody going one way, because each hero has a counter. So if they're all going Bastion, just all run Tracer and just teleport behind them, because Bastion can't cover its back. If you get behind him, he's dead. So you just and then you just shoot the ball in the back and they're dead. That easy. You just gotta learn the counters. Once you understand the counters, like people were, I remember someone on Twitter tweeted me and they said they thought Tracer was an annoying, annoying bitch and was like she needs to be nerfed. I was like, no, just play Zarya. Like you can counter her, you can lock her down easily. Or
I didn't find Tracer to be that bad.
Yeah, just grab Roadhog. Like Moshi did it multiple times. He grabbed her every time and just blew her away in one shot because she's weak. So you just gotta find the counter, people. That's all it is. Like you said, TBH, just give it a month. Once you it's just like it's literally just like Rainbow. You know how there's that month we started to learn the different people. It was like, oh, let's run this, let's run that. That's what's gonna happen. We gonna get the juice.
So let's go around the table. Is this a game of the year contender then?
Absolutely.
I can't speak on it yet to say it's game of the year.
I don't feel like I played enough.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not saying that. No, not right now.
Absolutely, it's Blizzard. It's gonna get at least a nomination, or it's gonna get
Blizzard.
Yes, Blizzard always succeeds.
What kind of logic is that?
No, I'm not saying it's best year, but Blizzard releases high quality games. Yeah,
it's Drake out is gonna be good.
What?
Yeah, and they have highly successful franchise. They never make a franchise if it doesn't fail.
we talking about game of the year though, not whether.
Oh yeah, it'll get game of the year nominated. I mean, without a doubt, it will get shooter of the year. I don't think there's any shooter that's going to come out this year that's going to beat it. I'm almost positive. And if it gets shooter of the year,
what about Ghost Recon though? If Ghost Recon is actually flame,
no, Ghost Recon's
flame.
Well, is that even coming out?
It's like, yeah, we know it's not.
We don't.
Okay, I feel that.
It better come out this year.
It's not going to come out this year. Watch, it'll come out 2017, so we can drop that back. And even still, that's like more of an open world. And Ubisoft is overhyping everything, so
they're on a losing streak. I can't trust Ubisoft right now.
Ubisoft, trust me, just lower your expectations of that game. That game's not going to be good either way.
Didn't that report just come out today that the playership on not Watch Dogs, but dropped by 80% the division? Like nobody's on the game.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's dead.
I uninstalled the game after the update. I was like, this game sucks. I was done. I wasn't gonna get no chance.
I told you guys.
I got the game for free.
I got it for free.
Yeah,
you told us.
We got it for review. Whoa. Nobody got it because they wanted it.
I didn't pay for it.
Everybody got it for reviews. Oh, okay, Moshi. Moshi told you guys.
You're jealous of us. We got it. So I think going around the table, for the most part, everybody's like, we have to play more. But Ethos is saying definitely. Can we get a loud and clear repeat contender for game of the year? Ethos, go ahead.
It will without a doubt, it will be nominated as a game of the year. Will it get it? I don't know, because I actually have a game that I'd even it out with, but it will get a I'm
go ahead and I'll shot that part right there.
You can shop. No, I'll tweet it. I'll tweet it. I'll tweet it. I'll just say
I will back you on this, Ethos.
I will. Yeah, as well. I believe.
Damn, Moshi a cheerleader. Okay.
No. Moshi. I mean, we have fair points. We have fair points for it. We are almost. Well, like I'm without a shadow of a doubt, it will get a nomination. It will be. It will win.
That's not what I said.
I also feel like you're on the hype train.
I'm saying this. No. I'm positive. It will win. Like Daniel Dwyer said it the best. Like it's going to competitively. I promise you, it'll be a competitive sports game. Probably a couple months in. I know they're going to push.
It's so obvious. Yeah. They're gearing it.
They're definitely.
Exactly. They're gearing it for that.
And it's Blizzard. So let's not forget the last game they did was Hearthstone, and that blew up. So this is, and remember, Blizzard does not usually fail when it comes to making a brand new franchise. Hearthstone blew it out of the water. They're going to blow it out with Overwatch, and they're going to get Shooter of the Year, and they will be nominated for Game of the Year. Will they win it? It's definitely I wouldn't say don't count out. It can win it, but I'd say there's another game that we've been playing that I would actually give a nomination to as well, that I wouldn't mind winning either way.
Nah, esports is not even a question, bro. Because I was looking at the skins on Hanzo, and Hanzo has a skin called Cloud, and the colors are what do you call it? White and baby blue. Yeah, the same color as Cloud9.
Yeah. Somebody just in the chat, Bowman just said there's already pro teams for it. Yeah, they've been practicing since the beta. This game's gonna be huge. I can feel it.
We gonna see. It might be the rainbow killer for us as a squad. I'll say that.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about a rainbow killer.
I mean, you think we're still gonna be playing more rainbow over Overwatch?
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I'm gonna play both, but let's be honest though. The way that
we're not even playing Rainbow right now.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's because we wait for that update. But we know the reason why that.
Paragon.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, where's your grounds to compare it if we're not even playing it right now?
I'm saying
I'm going to when the update drops.
I'd even say Paragon right now is the squad game along with Overwatch. Like those are the three squad games. But I'd say Rainbow has been deteriorating because they've been fucking pushing back the DLC because of esports, which I hate them for. Paragon's great, but like we're gonna play it every single time a new hero comes out. That's probably what's gonna happen. And I think we're gonna play Overwatch because we're gonna do that competitive team. Watch.
I guess we'll see. There's a lot to be said about Overwatch.
I'm speaking it into existence.
So when's the open beta start so everybody can play it?
It's out now if you pre-ordered, and then I think it's the 5th.
It's the 5th for everybody else.
Yeah.
So definitely down. Is that available on console too?
Yes. Yeah, it's on all.
All right, so console and PC, it'll be available. Overwatch May 5th for everybody. So definitely check it out and form your own opinions with all the hype surrounding it. Speaking of other betas, let's talk about its direct competitor, Battleborn. That beta happened since the last. Stop,
Guys,
I'm sorry. You said competitor. That was hilarious.
Cool.
People are calling it a competitor because it looks similar in terms of art style.
But they play differently.
Unfortunately, it's getting compared. Battleborn had its beta since our last podcast. I think I'll open up and say that I'm not a fan. I'm definitely gonna pass unless I can get it for free. I think Battleborn has like the characters have like a lot of character. I know that sounds kind of redundant, but like the story that we played in the beta, I didn't get it. The characters are cool, but I didn't get the story. And then it's like a fake ass MOBA with like 2 lanes or whatever. Like Battleborn's doing a lot of stuff, but it's not doing any of it particularly good. So I'll pass. It's not a trash game, but it ain't for me. What did y'all think of it?
I didn't like it at E3, and I still don't like it.
I feel like you in particular are biased though.
I am biased. I am completely. I won't lie. I have a bias.
I know he is.
I definitely have a bias, but even like without like because we played at E3, and I think even then I was like I'm not impressed by it. I was just like
What I've seen doesn't look good to me. My bad.
I played both, so it's like for me it's. I'll be honest. Like Battleborn is not a bad game. They just chose a wrong fucking time. They should have done like July. July would have been good. Yeah, July would have been great when there's like nothing to play. Right.
But you would have really bought this if it came out in July.
Yeah. Because there'd have been nothing to play. I would have bought it.
Nah, I think you still would be playing Overwatch.
You're right, but I'm trying to give it the benefit. I'm trying to give it something. Let me give it something.
Like maybe August.
I don't know, for a person who didn't like the game, you wouldn't have bought it anyway, so I don't think so.
I'm not gonna trash talk it, like I'm not gonna call the game trash or whatever, but at the same time it's like I played Overwatch and I've had like it's brought out like a lot more like of the competitive spirit than like when I played Battleborn or something. Like it's like I'm actually decent in this game, so I'm just like
You know what really got me though? First of all, again, the time in which you all mentioned, and second of all, it's just the fact that I'm not going to say that you all have swayed my opinion because I still want to give Battleborn a chance, but it's like nobody else particularly likes the game. No, yeah, and it's like, why even get this game if I'm most likely going to be playing it by myself? The only positive that I can give Battleborn is it does have a story. It was made by Gearbox, and Gearbox does have a good track record because Borderlands is a hit. I didn't like the last one, but Borderlands was a fun game, at least Borderlands 2 in my opinion. But again, it does seem like one of those games that you do need to play with the squad in order to
well let me ask you this, since you're saying you considering getting it regardless of what we say. What is that one thing that's making you consider getting it regardless of what everybody else says?
The story.
What was so profound about the story?
The fact that it has one, though, I want to legit.
The fact that it has one.
Yeah,
a lot of games have
I want to legit know what's going on, though, because again, Borderlands told a fairly decent story, and I was keeping up with it. So, it's they have a pretty wacky sense of humor from what we've seen. But I'm not gonna lie, when we were playing that one mission though on the last beta,
we was slicing at them legs for an hour straight. You was having fun?
I didn't know what was going on. I really didn't know what was going on. But again, I was intrigued enough to actually want to know what the hell the game was about. I know like the general premise, but I do kind of want to know what else is going on.
I also think I
don't know if I'm gonna pick it up.
I also think it's also because it has that pseudo MOBA feeling to it. That's fucking it over too, because it's like we already discussed how console people don't understand how MOBAs work, and then put on top of that, like Paragon's already available to you. You have Smite available to you. It's like, why would you play a half-ass MOBA when you could play a real MOBA? I think that puts it into there as well.
Well, maybe the thinking was because it's half-ass and it's more casual, they'll attract the audience that maybe wasn't into actual MOBAs.
I honestly, I think it's a mix. I think Overwatch is good, but I'm starting to think maybe Paragon also, like, it beat it to the bullet, and now, like, people are playing Paragon because it's a free-to-play game, so why would I pay $60 when I can get it for free? I think that's also another factor as well. And considering that, Paragon is going to be in its open beta this summer, yeah, it's ripped. Battleborn's going to die before the game's over.
One thing that's really interesting too, like because they put that half-ass MOBA mode in there. Like MOBAs, like off the rip, are created to become competitive. Like everybody wants a slice of that competitive pie. Like I don't get that vibe from their MOBA mode. Like it just seems like something they just threw in there. Like, hey, you guys like this? Yeah? Cool kids?
Yeah, who knows? I don't know what they were thinking, honestly, with the whole. I didn't like. That's the thing. We played the multiplayer alpha. I didn't like the whole like minion thing. Like I felt like it would just been better if it had just been a battle, like what Overwatch had been. Just straight up, just battle each other instead of all this like shoot theme minions and stuff like that. I don't feel like it works well with first person shooters.
Honestly, they should have done with like Superman versus Batman, dude. Because like if Superman versus Batman and Captain America came out like on the same weekend, nobody's gonna go see Superman versus Batman film. They should have gave themselves a chance.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad.
What?
example.
You
bad
tripping, bro? Yeah, I would definitely go see Superman.
I still would have.
Yeah.
I still would have went to go see Superman Batman. So.
There are people that love DC and can't stand
Yeah,
Marvel.
bro.
There are those DC fanboys.
If you had to choose,
That's like saying Deadpool. No, that's like saying Deadpool.
But I don't have to.
That's better.
We don't have
I'm
to say.
saying if you have to choose, for most people, they have to choose because the games cost money. You know what I mean?
I know we talking about movies though.
Yeah, you talking about a movie, and you talking about a movie that's not even out. So I mean,
my thing is like they're coming out at the same time, and money is tight. You know what I mean? And you have to pay for both these games if you want to enjoy both the experiences. Most people don't have that luxury.
Oh, I also forgot Overwatch is $40 too. If you're on
Overwatch is $40 and it has more.
Yeah. So
does it?
Why would you say that?
Battleborn definitely has more content. It's just not fun.
It has fluff. Battleborn has fluff.
It has fluff. I think it has pseudo content. Like, I think it's just like it's a bunch of filler shit just to cover you. Like if the story is like, okay, you can have a story, right?
So say it has more quality content, but if we're just talking about numbers here, Battleborn definitely has more than Overwatch.
Oh yeah, but you can have as much content as you want. But if it's you doing the same thing over and over again, it diminishes in the quality. So yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Yeah,
you don't know that though because
it's from Gearbox. Borderlands is the same way. Nah, and it's not even like Borderlands. You don't even get loot. So
Borderlands doesn't have a multiplayer.
But no, I'm talking about from the aspect that you do the same thing in Borderlands over and over and over and over and over again.
Technically, we're doing the same thing in Overwatch over and over and over again.
Yeah, but the replayability of content through the multiple heroes, doing the multiple different switch-ups of teams mixes that up, as well as the multiple maps. So, and game modes, and competitive modes, so it doesn't work like that. But on like I guess you could say for Battleborn, nice try. But I guess you could say for Battleborn, you could say the same thing since they have a bunch of heroes as well. But it's like, again, it's again comes down to the idea of like how the game modes play, like the story mode. What are you going to be doing? Killing a bunch of mindless hordes of enemies? You're going to be playing horde mode forever? I don't know.
I mean, your example was still subjective, but you got it, bro.
Oh yeah, it's subjective. I agree. I'm not fronting. Like I said, I'm biased. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt.
All I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's bad timing.
I agree. It's completely bad timing.
They should have gave themselves a chance and release, like Ethos said, during the summer when there's a drought and nobody has anything to play.
That's what it came down to. Basically, they messed up. They messed up real bad.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Well, isn't it published by 2K Games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe the time in which this game was published had to do something with them because NBA 2K drops in September, which is September is still technically summer. It's late summer, so maybe they didn't want it to compete with their basketball game. They wanted to make money year round.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That's a good business tactic, I guess, but they still messed up.
Yeah, they messed up.
Yeah. I'm not condoning. I'm just trying to make sense of the stupidity.
Right.
But
it is marketing. It was marketing.
It is what it is. Battleborn. We're not really fans of it, but hey, if you are, pick it up. Feel free. Don't get mad at our opinions. Speaking of more betas, let's talk about the Doom beta. I believe we all played that.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Adon, go ahead and take
Oh my god, dog.
Adon is a huge Doom fan. What did you think of the Doom beta?
Nah, yo, listen, I am a huge Unreal Tournament fan. I play that shit all the time, and like I've always heard, yo, Doom, Unreal, Quake, those are the arena shooters, bruh. This shit was Call of Doom, bruh. Fuck that shit. I was so upset. I'm like, I really don't even want to pick it up. Like, the only reason I'm picking it up is straight up for the single player, dog. Like, that multiplayer was so underwhelming. I got frustrated within 5 minutes and turned it off. After like 3 days of hyping it up, I was so upset.
Man, I was going off.
I told you though. I told you what it was.
Going off. Did you actually enjoy it?
Yeah, exactly. Call of Doom, bro. That you ain't got no skill.
Halo of Doom.
It was Halo.
Stop that shit,
yeah,
bro.
it was.
It had classes. I was already done.
Man, go play some Unreal Tournament, bro, where you start off with a pistol and you gotta run around and get your guns. That's what an arena shooter is.
Yeah.
It just felt like the game didn't know what it wanted to be. Like, what was like? It had like a double jump in it, but it's like you barely jumped. It's like, why even put that in the game then?
Exactly.
Yeah, it reminded me of Jay-Z because I can't recall if I was talking to you about it. You brought it up to me. It reminded me like what happened to Halo 4. Like they literally copied the Halo 4 formula. Like they turned into whole loadouts. They changed the formula, and then it completely became something different.
What was with the RPG elements too? Like when you shot people, numbers kept coming out of them.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like, why is it doing this?
Nobody knows.
That show is whack.
Nobody knows. And the killing animations that it just threw off the flow of the game. The kill streak
I feel like that's
monster.
better in single player, but not in multiplayer.
For me, it was nice because I assume that no one else of reasonable mindset, owns an Xbox. So it was a nice way for me to get the Halo experience without owning an Xbox.
Also, you just play Halo online, bro.
I know it's a beta. I know it's a beta, but the optimization was trash, bro. It was like straight fucking trash.
Yeah, remember we couldn't even get into the game. We had to like go into the properties of the settings. The screen would go black and shit. It was some weird glitch.
Let me just.
And you can't turn off motion blur either. Yeah, like what?
That's cancer. Let me just sum up. When I booted the game up, it literally gave me a warning saying if you have an Nvidia card, the game might go invisible on you. I was like, this is trash. I played it for 1 minute and I turned it off and I uninstalled it and I was like, I'm not buying this.
According to Hunter Hunt in the trash, I'm in the trash. My bad, Hunter. My bad. Shout out to Hunter, bro. He's saying in the chat that the multiplayer and the single player are made by two totally different development teams, which could explain why it's such trash.
Wow, that's crazy. A lie.
Perfect sense.
Yeah, and my thing is, so basically, we got another Tomb Raider on our hands. It's like, why even put multiplayer in the game if you're not going to go in all the way?
Exactly.
It makes you think about the single player.
Hopefully they put some resources in it, but based on I definitely not paying $60 for that multiplayer.
I won't pay.
I'm grabbing that off G2A, bro.
And dollars are free.
Damn. Okay. We got one more. Oh no, we got two more betas to talk about. The Gears of War 4 beta. Who played this? Was it just me and JJ?
Yeah, that's
y'all too.
You played him?
I mean, but I messed with Gears of War, but yeah.
So what'd you think of the Gears of War 4 beta, Jay?
Man, I felt like I was playing Gears of War 3 again, which at this point, I feel like that's a bad thing. So I definitely need to see more. There were glitches, of course, and I understand, yeah, it's a beta, but I hope that they fix them. The one positive thing I could say were the shotguns were on point, so I did not feel like I was lagging. I did feel like my shotgun point was actually hitting the enemy like it was supposed to. So I could say that I'm not really a fan of the weapon sounds. I don't really like some of the changes, but that's just my preference. And other than that, I mean, I just really got sick of playing it because I was tired of playing the same 3 maps. So at this point, I really can't give a full opinion on it. I didn't really enjoy Gears 3, so it's not necessarily a terrible thing, but we're at the next generation, so I'm really hoping to see a lot more coming
they should have added
from that game.
Jetpacks?
No, nigga. What's the name?
Random
nigga. They added. It was only 2 new things I think in the beta. It was the new dodgeball mode, which that was okay, and then they had 1 new weapon, and I absolutely hated it. I forgot what was the name of the weapon. I forgot what it was called, but basically you shoot it and then you have to hold the gun and it goes straight forward, and then when you release it, a grenade explodes or something.
Oh, the drop shot?
What?
The drop shot, yeah, I didn't like it at all. Like it was, it didn't feel like a power weapon. It felt like a pain in the ass.
Didn't they also have a weapon where you actually pick up a corpse and shoot it at somebody, or
that
pick
was
up
a drop
somebody?
shot.
Oh, okay.
That's what that was.
That wasn't in the beta though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a
solution. Other than that, go ahead, Moshi.
Kill streaks.
This
That's
guy
what
know.
we need.
No.
Oh my
Kill
god.
streaks,
No.
jetpacks. Sounds like Halo 5 wreck packs.
Like I'm hoping they have more of this
sprinting. More sprinting.
I don't like, based off of that beta, I don't really see what else. Like, it's nothing to really be excited about. It's Gears 3.5, and it's Gears 3.2.
They don't even get a 5.
Yeah, they don't even get the 5. Like, it just
yeah.
wasn't much there, and it's like I've done this already, so I'm hoping they have something up their sleeve.
Let me ask you guys, just being a devil's advocate, because I said this on Twitter when I saw the gameplay, and then people countered me by saying, Rob Ferguson. Yeah, they said that he, the reason he came out and said the reason why there's not a huge like next gen jump to it is because he said he was trying to like wipe away the thought that it'd be like Judgment at all. Oh, you was also going to talk about TBH.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Like, because Judgment was the last Gears game, even though the community has completely acted like that game doesn't exist. He believed, I guess, when they were developing it, they wanted to reaffirm fans that they weren't going the Halo route and changing it too much.
Okay, so
that's what.
Okay, so maybe I'm stupid, but clarify it for this for me. So basically, what they're saying is, the reason we didn't put more ideas into the game and progress it is because we didn't want it to be like the last one.
No, no, not that. They didn't want it to, like, you know how Halo had that huge jump? Remember how you guys got really upset with Halo 5 when you saw the gameplay? And it was like, what the fuck, you changed too much? They didn't want that reaction with Gears by like changing too much around. So they kept it to Gears 3, which I understand, but on the same side, I agree with what you're saying. It's like, but still, that shouldn't limit your creativity to come up with something like adding a new feature. Like, I understand the whole grab somebody over cover, but like that's been done before in other third-person shooters. Like, that's
and the move was
special.
Completely useless in the game.
Yeah, like
I barely.
I expected like
I never hit anybody with it. You have to be a scrub to get hit by it.
Like, to be honest, like I expected like dice destruction. To be honest with you, like I expected like high-end destruction with the game. I was expecting way more like, I don't know, like gore. Like I don't know, like I just expected some.
You said destruction. What?
Yeah, like I expected like if you shot a boom shot at a wall, like, you could destroy cover like completely. Like
no.
I just expected something more because they were using Unreal 4, but it looks like it's still running Unreal 3.
No. That's not that type of game. It's not that type of game.
They were scary, bro. They were scary. They were too scared to move towards the direction they just try to go, and so they decided to stay where they were. And now that's the result. It's exactly like where
it's
it
a
left
duplicate.
off.
Yeah,
but
it's like Call of Duty.
This goes back to what we were talking about. Just leave games at 3 and make a new game, bro.
Right, you're right. Drop it.
It's a hard thing to please people when you go for that fourth game.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mass Effect.
You get an exception.
Yeah. The thing is that's a completely different game. They're going a completely different route with that.
Right.
So if you can pull that creativity off, then do it. But if you feel like you can't, then leave the fucking franchise alone.
Stop with the 4.
My
5,
whole thing
6.
I don't understand though is if you don't have any features, then why are the graphics not up to par either?
That's what I'm saying. They said they're Unreal 4. Like, that doesn't look like Unreal 4.
It literally like 3 with upscaled resolution.
Yeah. I can't say anything right now. Like I said, I'm going to pin judgment on the graphics until the game actually comes out on full retail release.
They did say it was alpha build.
JG.
Okay.
JG.
All right.
I'm just gonna ask you, JG. What console is it on?
It's on Xbox One.
What do we know the track record of the Xbox One? The power of the cloud.
Yeah, but it can still look better than that though.
I don't know, bro. Because I bet you what they're doing is, I bet you, which I don't blame, I think it's good, they're targeting 1080p 60 FPS. I'm positive that's what they're doing. And that's the graphics that they're going to have to do in order to get it. I'm positive.
But here's the other thing on top of that, though. Minus whatever is going on the Xbox One. I mean, regardless of whether I actually get the game or not, I do want it to come on PC. So I'm waiting for them to drop that news. But I know how business goes. They're going to be hush mouth. We've been hearing all these rumors. So again, they can't fully confirm it. So they're going to wait for that game to come out, and then it'll be like at least 2 or 3 months, maybe at the most a year, and then
they might drop it day one with us. They do Quantum.
Nah. It's way.
I mean, they did wait till like 2 weeks before Quantum Break came out.
Yeah, they dropped it on them. Yeah,
Quantum Break is a new franchise though.
Exactly. Quantum Break is a different story. Gears is more
Gears
so like
true,
nobody's buying an Xbox One for Gears.
Yeah, like come on, we know it's not going to sell a lot of consoles. Let's be real.
Everybody knows Madden's a real console.
I mean, the competitive Gears players already were like, I don't know how I feel about it. They want Gears 2, to be honest. Like all the competitive dudes, they want Gears 2 back. And Gears 3 was a disappointment. Judgment doesn't even exist. And 4, they're like, I don't know. So we gonna see, man. It's just a lot of questions that I have about this franchise.
Hopefully the story will be better. But it's lukewarm at this point.
Because I did enjoy the story. Like, that co-op was lit. Gears is always lit of co-op, so.
All right. Last beta I got on my list of notes, the Mirror's Edge beta. I didn't get to play it, so I'm gonna bow out of this one. I know some of y'all did. Yo, what did y'all think of the Mirror's Edge?
It was fire.
What was so fire about it?
Ethos is a Mirror's Edge stan, though.
Yeah,
I am too.
Yeah, like I love the series, so I'm biased again. But I mean, they improved everything that the original game like didn't do so well at. The only thing right now is that's up in the air is the story. So we'll see how that goes. But like gameplay wise, it's smooth as butter. Especially when you playing it like 60 frames or above on the PC. I heard the console got some frame drops, but it looks beautiful on PC.
Yeah, it looks incredible. I will say that. Like graphically, I was in awe.
I saw a video from GameSpot, which I found interesting. One of the complaints he had was like, it's an open world game, but it feels like it's not an open world because he's like, there was times where like there'd be somebody just standing on the roof, and the dude he would walk up to him with faith, and then like the NPC would never do anything, and then later in the beta, that same guy would be on the roof, and then he would deliver you a mission. And it's like, why create this open world if it's not gonna react to you or it's not gonna do anything? Did you have any of those type of problems, Ethos?
I was really concerned about the open world because I thought they were gonna like do a Ubisoft and like just make it like a dead world with like a bunch of shit to do. I'm again, that's something I can't comment on until I play the full game. But like, I didn't get tired of the open world. I like the open world, but like it's like if you play the main missions, like in the beta, if you play the main mission, it feels just like the regular Mirror's Edge, like the linear experience, and then the open world experience is kind of like if you want to go around, it's kind of like Dark Souls. You know how in Dark Souls you can set those messages? They did that, but they did in Mirror's Edge where it's like, oh, I want to do a race. So you can set up a race and you can send it to your friends, and then your friends can try to outrace you and see your like ghost as you do it. So that's like a multiplayer component. So that's why they incorporated the open world, which is cool, but at the same time it's like, is this a gimmick or are you really gonna like flesh it out and really push it? So we'll see. Again, I'm on the fence about it. I can't comment.
Did you get that vibe that like it's gonna be enough there for $60?
Again, I can't comment on that. The beta was like they actually gave like a good amount of stuff. Like I didn't run out of stuff to do. Like I played for like 4 or 5 hours and I still had stuff I could do. But I mean, I can't comment until I play the game.
I just hope it doesn't have like a whole lot of fluff that most open worlds do.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's like a big
Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it's like they'll have like a huge map. And they'll have like different points of interest that are basically levels or like missions, but basically instead of just teleporting you there like how they do in like a linear game, they'll just like increase the walk time to get to there and then call it an open world. Like, now I want like an open world where it's like shit's happening around me and that I have no control of. I just exist in it. You know what I mean?
That's deep.
That's deep.
That's real though. I got a code, but I just didn't have time to play it, so I don't really have an opinion on. JG, did you play?
Wish you would have gave that joint to me.
Did you ask though?
I should have asked. I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
I thought you installed that joint. So yeah, I have no real comments on it.
What about you, Anon?
Like I said, graphically beautiful, but I didn't get to play it, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, not too many opinions on that joint. How about the old Dark Souls 3 that came out? And a lot of us gave into giving it. Who's got it? It's me, Moshi,
everybody.
Only JG.
Everybody but JG. JG don't play no games. True. So I'm gonna open up this conversation. I'm gonna say right now, I was not a fan of Dark Souls 2. I played 1. I was not a fan of that one. My biggest problem with the first 2 games was I felt like the menu system was so fucking bad. I literally uninstalled the game. Like I swear to God, and I know I'm not crazy. Like I remember in Dark Souls 2, like I would press left on the analog stick and that bitch would go right. I'm like, bro, this game is hard for the sake of being hard. It's not hard because it's an actual challenge that's supposed to entertain you. I was like, uninstall. Like this game is fucking stupid. Dark Souls 3, they cleaned up the menu system and now I can actually focus on the game and it's actually not half bad. I think I only got like an hour or 2 on it, but it's not half bad. I enjoyed Dark Souls 3. What about y'all?
I fucks with it.
Yeah, I'll let Ethos take point on that before I go in.
I mean, like I thought I got tricked into buying. I thought we was co-oping this, and then we co-opted a little bit, and then I was like, yo, let me play. I woke up, it was 30 hours in the game later, bro. I played this shit. I like it. I see why. Like I've seen the other side. I can see why people love the game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of people are like, oh, you know, the game is so extra hard. It's really not hard, bruh. I think it's kind of a nod back to like gaming when I was growing up, when I felt like video games actually gave me a challenge. Like it really doesn't hold your hand at all. Like, and if you like fuck up, you will die. They said the second half of the game is way harder than the first, so that's where the difficulty genre comes into play. But I can't say for the first half it's not too bad, and it's fun. Honestly, it's definitely worth like a try, because I wasn't a Dark Souls fan either, but to me it's dope.
And then they said they had that 6-player co-op. I was like, sign me up, bruh. But Moshi, go ahead and tell us about your struggles with the first boss. How many times did it take you to beat him?
Wow, we already started.
Throw him out there.
Took me like, I think 3 or 4 times to beat him, and I beat him on the 4th time or 3rd.
True. What's your overall thoughts of
Dark Souls ain't for Moshi.
Know what you talking about? What you talking about?
Wait, what are you talking? Wait.
Right. I'm good at Dark Souls, okay? I beat Samurai Jack.
Okay.
I mean, but did you beat more? Like, who did you? Like, how many bosses have you killed, Moshi?
I beat 1.
I mean, me and Anon, we got a couple of trophies, to be honest.
Yeah, bruh.
I wait. I don't play the game unless like I'm recording it for the channel. I gotta get back into it.
You a Dark Souls fraud, bro.
I'm gonna set aside some time. Now I don't want to. My thing is like I don't want to freaking be one of those dudes who goes and records it, knows how to beat them, and then comes off like freaking perfect. I'm not trying to be a fraud. I ain't gonna say no names though. But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro,
I like
Okay. Wait a minute.
I like to do mine all natural. Wait a second.
Damn.
It is
I
what
can't
it is.
believe you said that.
I was really enjoying the co-op in Dark Souls 3 until somebody made me waste my ember because he tricked me into walking into a treasure chest, and then the treasure chest ate me, so I just turned the game off. It's like, you fucking bitch. I was progressing quite fine by myself. That bullshit happened. Any niggas want to speak for themselves?
All I'm saying is you shouldn't have trusted me when you was being an asshole, and I told you, hey, why don't you go open up that chest over there, bro? Why don't you go do that?
Nah, it's all good. I'm not really mad. Just know that I remember shit. That's all. What's your name?
This man finna shoot me in the back of Rainbow.
I remember. So overall, I think it's pretty positive thoughts on Dark Souls 3. I would recommend it if you're into it, or if you want to try it for the first time.
Give it a try. Yeah, if you have a friend who
give
has
it a try.
Especially on PC, because you can get it a little bit cheaper if you got a game in PC. So that's not
wait till we get to the next topic.
Try it,
Wait till we get to the next topic. Don't say nothing to me right now.
Oh, so I guess you want me. I guess you want me to flip it to the Neo Alpha.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. So Neo came out on was it on PS4, the alpha demo. I think they premiered that game last E3, and a lot of people were excited about it because it looked like how you pronounce that shit?
Onimusha.
Yeah, but apparently it's more Dark Souls-y. Go ahead. I know you got a lot to say about Neo. Go ahead.
Bruh, I'm so mad that I got hyped for this game. Picked it up. Okay, download that shit. Open it up, and I'm like, alright, what the hell is this? Didn't even have a weapon at first. Walked up to the first enemy, got bodied. I'm like, uh-oh. Alright, I see what this type of game is. Don't tell me it's this type of game. I looked at the menus. Looks exactly like Dark Souls. Instead of going to bonfires, you go to prayer monuments and you pray to it. I'm like, bruh, alright, Dark Souls. I finally equipped the weapon. Still was getting bodied when I ran up on 3 niggas. Got fucking body. I'm like, bruh, I'm not trying to play this. This is exactly the reason why I avoided Dark Souls, because I'm not a masochist.
But it's not that hard.
But did you dodge roll?
Yeah, did you dodge roll? I don't think you dodged.
I mean, if you looked at my video, you would see that. But
I feel like support is
God damn, all types of exposure to this episode.
I see a lot of
look at the video. So again, hush while I'm talking right now. Respect my name.
Damn.
He rolled that L the way, boy.
I'll take that.
Damn. Hey, for the record, I like the video. I got
I know when I've been hitting the trap card.
All right.
For the record, I
Put
can
some
talk
respect
shit.
on it.
I like this video and I got top comments. So
I ain't gonna say it no more.
Put some respect on this video, bro. Put some respect on it.
I'm playing it right now, and it's not that hard, bro.
But look, the bottom line is I got hyped up because I thought it was going to be like Onimusha and mixed with something else that wasn't Dark Souls. Ended up being just pretty much Dark Souls, just in feudal Japan. And I'm like, it just wasn't really what I was expecting. So I got a little bit hyped for it. And that's my fault. I will take that on getting hyped for it. But on the other hand, again, it's just not the type of game that I like anyways. I haven't played Dark Souls. I still have no interest in playing Dark Souls. And it's just not for me. But if you love Dark Souls, I feel like you would love this game. It is exactly like Dark Souls in terms of difficulty, movement, the menus, pretty much everything screams Dark Souls. I've seen people saying that it reminded them of Ninja Gaiden. No, this is not Ninja Gaiden. I understand its terms of difficulty, yes, but this is not Ninja Gaiden. This is Dark Souls, bro.
I heard it's harder than Dark Souls because if you run out of stamina, your character just sit on his ass.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And huffs
Wow,
and puffs.
really?
Yeah,
that don't
even
sound
harder.
fun to me.
If an
that's
enemy
not
hits
fun.
you, if an enemy hits you when you don't have any stamina, you'll just fall to the ground, and then they could just wail on you and kill you.
Like a
Wow,
game
that's
Yeah,
terrible.
bro.
I'm good. I'm good on that. Then
I'll try that. I'm gonna try
good.
the alpha, JJ. I'll tell you how I feel. But I think like everybody's told me, like from what you described, that sounds harder than Dark Souls. I still think you should give Dark Souls 3 a try.
Yeah, I do too. To be honest with you, it's really not as bad.
Why?
Look, hold on,
But
JJ.
you say it's
were all just like
masochism,
you.
but it's
Yeah.
really not. It's really not that bad. I'm
JJ, I just want to know.
Do we want to roll back the tape from when y'all niggas was streaming? And
I
all
mean,
the
y'all
yelling
was
at y'all?
screaming.
But no.
Y'all did go full-blown screamer.
Here. No, see, I thought about this because I was writing my script for this video, and I thought specifically when you said that, JJ. And what I was gonna tell you was the difference. Like when I got me and Ana, when we got mad. It wasn't me screaming because he was overpowered. It wasn't because he was kicking my ass. It was because I know I could beat him. It was because I kept fucking up. That's why I got mad.
Exactly.
It wasn't me yelling because I felt the game was cheating me or that's stupid. I got pissed at a boss, Yarn the Giant. Shout out to Dark Souls 3. Whoop, whoop. But I could not kill that nigga. I kept fucking up. I kept fucking up because I kept missing my dodge roll because I mastered his attack pattern. I was like, okay, I know how to beat this nigga, and I kept doing stupid shit that fucked me up. So I was getting mad at myself, not at the games. That's why I'm like, it's different. It's not masochist as the game is.
You can argue doesn't matter why you're getting mad. You're still getting mad.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, bro. It doesn't matter.
It's
why.
a different reason.
No, it's
It's
not a
mad.
mad. It's a frustration.
I was
It's
mad
a frustration.
that you slapped me. Like you're still mad.
Frustrated, mad. I'm not trying to have any of those emotions while playing my games. It's supposed to be fun.
JJ said he heartless.
Why
He said
did
he
you never
Kingdom
stop
Hearts.
playing
I don't-
Rainbow with us?
I don't think that too because we got mad. We yelled at Rainbow, but we kept playing it. Why? Because we
Yeah,
wanted to get better.
exactly.
It's the same idea with
thing.
Dark Souls. You
Exactly
can yell,
why,
you can
why I didn't play. What are you
Nigga, you
talking
kept
about?
playing, dog.
Yeah,
Don't
what are you
stop
talking about?
fucking playing, bro.
Yeah,
You
come
kept
on,
playing. Don't say just because
Who was screaming during Rainbow?
We did it. Oh, I got.
I
Footage.
wasn't screaming during
I got
Rainbow.
footage. I got.
Yeah,
footage.
I mean,
we
if
all
we
were
died,
screaming during Rainbow.
if we died in Rainbow, you like you fucking bitch. But it was never like it was y'all was going off when y'all was playing Dark Souls. That was a different type of rage.
It's the same.
It's the same thing as
It's the
Rainbow.
same
It's
rage.
the same
I
rage as
I
Rainbow.
yelled.
Tourette's
I
rage.
yelled.
I'll scream and then I stop.
When do
I
I
yelled at
rage?
Rainbow,
When
too.
do I really rage though? I don't.
So I'm using my example.
I am the
JJ.
quiet one.
I've yelled at Rainbow just as loud, if not louder. You've heard me slam fucking like my controller.
Yeah,
against the wall.
Rainbow. We get
It's
serious.
that's me, bro.
Bro,
That's
because
me.
yeah, you would try
What?
hard in everything. We
Guys,
know
What's up,
this already.
Moshi? What's up, Moshi?
Guys.
What's up?
What?
I'm slowing down time with my quantum break powers, and I'm shifting it to the next topic.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
This
man.
nigga, bro.
Moshi wants to talk about Quantum Break. So did you play it, Moshi?
No.
See,
Oh,
this nigga 600. Shut mute this man right now.
Get this nigga out of here, bro.
This man out.
Good
Get this man a 600. He better be in chat. We on 600.
I'm sorry. You know how it is when they throw the oop. I gotta duck the ball, bro. I gotta. What's the name? Ethos JG. Y'all play Quantum Break. What's your
Yes.
thoughts on
Yeah, I
it?
just timed out.
What's your thoughts on Quantum, Ethos?
I did a video about it. I liked it.
Well, maybe they didn't see your video. Maybe they didn't check out your channel.
They don't fucking support the fucking channel then. They don't support the GI then.
So maybe you should sell your channel right now.
Hey, yo, go check out my video. It's like 30 minutes long. So you niggas that can't fucking read, y'all might as well just sit down, get yourself some popcorn and a snack and watch the video.
See, I'm trying to engage and start a conversation. And y'all want to do this shit weekly?
Look, no.
Look, all I'm saying is, I liked it. It was funny also because I dropped mine before Angry Joe, and apparently Angry Joe had a polar opposite effect than I did. So people were like bringing that up, like how cool it was that we had different experiences. But I liked it. I didn't think it's a next generation.
Wait, they thought it was
game.
Cool?
What? No. Angry Joe did not like it. He shat on the game.
That's what I'm saying. Like your viewers thought it was cool that you had a different opinion on it.
Yeah, they like to see different. They thought it was cool how we had different perspectives on the game.
That's weird because when I had a different opinion, well, me and you both had a different opinion on Battlefield Hardline than Angry Joe, and I got attacked.
Yeah, bro,
I got attacked again. I said it was okay.
Again, I don't know.
He ain't you though.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole crank. We've already talked about the Angry Joe phenomenon and how his fan base works. They're very weird on their selection, but I don't know what it was, but people were like, it was just interesting to see two sides of it, like how the game isn't technically, I don't know, it's not bad per se, but it's how like people interpret the game. Some people can like it, some people won't. So I don't know. That's deep. Yeah. But I don't know, JG, you haven't done a video on it, so I don't know what you think.
I couldn't do a video because I couldn't record, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that double recording.
Talk about it.
I still got my 100 gigabytes of footage if you want some.
No, I don't need your footage, bro.
I'm sure. It's hot, bro. It's 1440p.
You wouldn't be able to send it to me anyways.
Somebody want your order 1886 footage, nigga.
Hey, it's cinematic.
I feel like the game definitely had an interesting take on how video games are made. Like it literally was like it was like a live action thing. That's what they were really going for with the cutscenes, because again, if you weren't aware, Quantum Break does have a live action thing that's attached to it, and it is included in the game. So after you finish an act, then you excuse me, you go to the next sequence, which is actually the live action thing. And what I saw people doing, and this is the main reason why I enjoyed this game and I wanted to talk on it briefly. We did notice a lot of people saying, well, Quantum Break was short. We've seen people literally play this game on stream, skip everything, don't look at anything, any documents, skip all the live action stuff. You're missing the story.
You're missing it.
So
it's
you have to go back. You have, like, they made it so you have to literally watch the live action if you want to know everything that's going on. So it is important. It is a very important part of the game. While it's not actual gameplay, you do have to watch it in order to fully understand everything. Going and getting the collectibles tell you a little bit more about the dialogue with everybody else that's around the story, that's surrounding the story. Not every single main character that you, or not every single character that you see in the game. You can definitely find out more dialogue about other people that you never see just by reading the dialogue pieces, that the set pieces that are actually in the game. So
it's the new Twitch YouTube phenomenon. Everybody just wants to be the first to get their walkthrough up so they can get those views. And then when it's time to talk, now that I think about it, if you look at your favorite like walkthrough channels or whatever, or let's players, like if you sat them down and be like try to do a format like what we're doing right now, have a conversation about a game, they probably couldn't tell you shit about it because they just sit there and they let's play it. They don't pay attention to anything that's going on. But my bad, go ahead, Ethos.
No, I agree with what you're saying. Like I feel like I said it a little bit in my video, but I have to give props to Quantum Break. Like they did something ambitious. Like I know Halo did some sort of live action, but it wasn't part of the game. Like it was like separate, its own thing. But like it was really cool how like the live action would change based off of the choices you made in game. Like I thought that was something I hadn't seen before. And the story, in my personal opinion, I think the story was great. Like
yes, Chase Money is the exception. That's what you call the variable, but most of them are not.
Yeah. Chase is a very weird exception to the rule, but yeah, like again, like I'm not saying no names, but people out here slandering, talking about it was a 3-hour game. That wasn't true. I mean, even if you skip the cutscenes, and most of the cutscenes were like 24, maybe like a 40-minute episode altogether, I think. So like even if you skipped all of them, you weren't skipping more than like, let's say, an hour of the game. And most of the people said it was around, I had 10 hours on the game when I beat it with watching cutscenes and everything. So for me, it was,
I think I had like 12.
Yeah, so it just depends on your pace. Like again, like I agree with JG said. Like what JG, I saw people playing the game, and they like, I'm not gonna I'm not going to be the one to say that they were playing it wrong, but I will say that
I will.
Okay. Well, I would be on that fence where I'd say if you just rushed in, just went through the combat really fast, and you didn't actually pay attention to the narrative and like read because it has fantastic lore building.
The thing about single player games is they're supposed to be an immersive experience, and the thing about gaming has become so social now with Twitch.
Multiplayer.
Like you notice, like we don't really stream single player games like that. We mostly play with Overwatch, Paragon, Rainbow. We play multiplayer games where we can engage with the chat, but like. I streamed Ratchet and Clank once, but the majority of 75% of that game I played it off stream because I want to know what's going on.
They weren't even like engaged in the game you were playing either. Like most of them were just talking about some other shit.
Everything else.
Yeah, like that's why I didn't live stream Witcher. That's why I barely live stream like Dark Souls because I feel like those games are like they're very.
It's an acquired taste that unfortunately people want to speak on and don't know nothing about.
Dark Souls might be.
I gotta disagree with Dark Souls because the lore is so loose that you can stream it. That's why I stream it so
nobody cares about the Dark Souls story.
They just want to see you die anyway.
There's story of the lore. Yeah, the reason Dark Souls isn't accepted as single player is just because people like to see you just die over and over again and get mad. People like people suffering. So
right.
But
But as far as like the gameplay of Quantum Break, now that's the one thing that I could say was just decent. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. One thing I saw other people say was you got all the moves right off the bat, which is again is not true. You get some of the main moves, but it was rare that I came to a point where I felt like I was underpowered or anything. I felt like I pretty much just ran through everybody. But if you do play on a harder difficulty, of course it's a little bit more unforgiving. It wasn't difficult. It wasn't too difficult though. That I felt like I could just skate through everything. But I came across a couple of moments, but I never felt like freaking super powered, and I just had everything available to me that I could just skate through everybody. So like I said, it was decent, but I felt like the story and how they set it up, because it was definitely a unique way to set everything up. That was the main point to me. And the graphics look good too. I'm not gonna lie, the graphics look really good.
I'm not gonna lie. I bought fucking Quantum Break because they told me if I buy the Xbox version, I'll get the PC version. First of all, it turns out that was only supposed to be for pre-orders, and then even if you pre-ordered it, you had to wait 7 days for the PC code. So I wanted a hard copy and the digital copy just for like the collection or whatever. And by the time that shit was just sitting on my Xbox, I installed it and I just lost motivation to play it. I have faith I'll play it eventually, but I just lost. I don't know. It looks alright though. It looks alright. Whatever. We'll see. Yeah. Hey, so Quantum Break, a good game, Moshi?
I'll play anything for the right price.
What's the name? Last big reveal conversation that happened this week, just yesterday. Infinite Warfare was announced yesterday, and it is announced that
Cloud Fox.
If you pre-order the game, the $80 edition, I don't even know what they're calling it, you get a remastered version of Modern Legacy edition. You get a remastered Modern Warfare. So first of all, who wants to take the floor? Thoughts on Infinite Warfare, thoughts on the remaster?
I think I should, since I sold out to Black Ops 3 at E3. I'm waiting to go back. Somebody grabbed me an Infinity Ward shirt at E3 this year, but I've done 2 videos about the Call of Duty cycle, so I don't have to say any more about it. But it's like I'm indifferent to it. I don't really care that much about the remaster. I think it's cheap how they're making it where you can only get the remaster by paying $80. There's no exception. That's dirty. That's fucking dirty.
That smells desperation. That's desperation. Right
I'm not desperation, but I think it also proves the point that Activision has no confidence in their new Call of Duty. Like if you look at the YouTube video, it is almost to the point where there's more dislikes than likes. Like it's almost halfway.
First of all, if you look at the name, let's really break it down, because this is how you know they're out of ideas for their names of their games. The name of the studio is Infinity Warfare. Infinite Warfare. Like it sounds exactly like the studio name, bro. They're just like fuck it, Infinite War.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when I heard the rumors, like I slapped myself really quick because I was like, because I remember we were cracking jokes 2 years back after Advanced Warfare came out and said they're running out of jokes, they're gonna go into space, watch, and then we were just joking about it. But now they're actually doing it. It's like. Oh,
well, that's what happens when you drop shooters literally every single year, and it's the same shit. But you're trying to be slightly different.
Somebody says that it officially has more dislikes than likes on the video.
Oh, it does? Well, there you go.
I mean, to be honest, if they sold it separately, I'd rather pick up the Call of Duty 4 remaster. Yeah, to be honest with you, because I actually really like Call of Duty 4.
I want Black Ops 1.
I think in the trailer, the part where the guy got into the ship and went into space, they straight up ripped that animation from Star Citizen, bro. I was like, I swear I've seen this before. Like it was to a T. As if they just slowly played the Star Citizen animation. I was like, all right, do it like that.
Now I'm gonna tell because I tend to do this every time with games like with Nintendo stuff. I would have told if IW had picked me up as their creative director for this game, the way they could actually blow like people away and surprise them is by actually doing some big change. If they did what we thought Battlefront should have done but didn't, where like you could be in space and you could fight on each other's ship in space and then you could jet down or like fight on like a plane or something like that, I think then people would change their minds about Infinity War. I think people would be like, yo, that's dope. But like me and Black say it time and time again, because it has the Call of Duty label, no matter what they do to the game, it will automatically get hate for it. But I feel like if they multiplayer-wise, if they did something like that, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be impressed. I would like be like, all right, I might want to play this because I'd be like what I wish Battlefront had done. But
from a marketing standpoint, I feel like they're fucking up because, to be honest, some people care about the story, but most people are getting it for the multiplayer. So I feel like out of the gate, they should reveal the multiplayer because the multiplayer could be solid.
Why don't they?
Right.
I don't understand.
And then reveal the story
Why?
later.
Yeah. Why do they always reveal the fucking like the campaign? I don't understand.
Hey, but the Black Ops 3 campaign was flame, bro.
It was fuck
that Jaden Smith bullshit, bro. No, it wasn't. Stop
it depends on the person.
We played co-op. I gave you 2 missions. I turned that shit off.
For you, it wasn't. But what I will say is
fake deep shit.
I'd be lying if I'd be lying if I said that I thought Black Ops 3 was trash. I still believe it. Like I know
it's solid. It is solid.
Even with the bullshit, I disagree with how they did the supply drops. That's bullshit. I agree with that. But still, at its core, Black Ops 3, I would say is probably one of the better Call of Duties. Like I even till today, I think it's still a good Call of Duty. It's not a bad game. I still think it's a good game. So, I mean, people are still on that little whole hate thingy where it's like, oh, now time to hate it. But I like we played it like a week ago, and we had fun. Like we still have fun playing it because we take it as just fun. We don't take the game as this is my life and I have to upload videos of it every day to make
with Call of Duty. We're not trying anymore.
We accept it what it is. We don't expect it to change. We know we
casual stream game.
Exactly.
What about the space warfare or whatever? Do you think maybe we'll be having like vehicle combat with like ships and shit like that? Because they had vehicle combat in World at War with the tanks and stuff.
But that was Treyarch though. That wasn't Infinity Ward.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do that.
Infinity Ward has never.
Is somebody wearing a heavy ass chain? Somebody iced out right now?
It ain't me.
We got 2 chains in the podcast. My bad. Go ahead. That was my turn.
That's my watch. That was my watch.
Damn, you thought ice.
That Patreon money.
I'm not saying I got my YouTube money since hitting 20K.
I don't know about YouTube money. That Patreon money looking kind of
got
right now.
Watch it.
Ethos said, I got to
chill.
They thought it was me.
Like I said,
don't mean my stuff.
If maybe at E3 they reveal it and like they make it where it's like, let's say both teams start off on their own spaceship and you have to like remember the old Unreal Tournament game mode where you have to infiltrate the person's base and blow it up. If they did something like that, I would want to play the beta for it. I'd want to play it. But if I just see it's just if they copy Lawbreakers and all they do is we have 0G space combat, get the fuck out of here.
Star Citizen did it first.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet, and I'm calling it right now. I'll put money on this. I feel like the space thing is going to be a gimmick. I feel like maximum there's going to be like 3 space missions in the game, and maybe a couple space maps that take place like on a space station. Because if you read the description box of the game, on the trailer, it says it's going back to the series roots with boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Right.
Cinematic.
Even though we saw somebody jump, jet jump.
But I'm saying like that they're trying to showcase the gimmick, but I feel like it's only going to be in a couple of missions.
It's just gonna have space-based kill streaks. Like it's gonna be like a freaking T-Mobile satellite that shoots death rays.
Yeah,
gonna get a Gundam and shit.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Like they have the potential to do so much, but it's
We know
Infinity
they are.
Ward. So
Yeah.
who the? I don't.
They
I
said
really
they
don't
have
know.
3 years of development, but we like even if they did, we just know as what Call of Duty is. They can never change the game too much. If they do, then they piss off the fan base, and if they don't, then they still piss off everybody else who thinks it's a piece of shit. So they
And the
lose.
fan base is pretty much just a competitive people.
Yep.
That's what they're really worried about.
Casuals
so.
hate the game now. Yeah.
I pray that they do it a beta. Just give us a beta, let us try it out.
Exactly.
And then, we'll go from there. I'm
We'll
not
give
gonna
our
just dismiss the game.
It's still super wild though how like really nobody cares about this game. They just care about the remaster. Though.
You see all the Twitter
that
memes?
lets you know.
You got Twitter memes, yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we sit here and make fun of Call of Duty, but you can't deny that Modern Warfare. I would argue that
shit was
game
dope.
pushed gaming into mainstream.
And it
Yeah.
fucked gaming up.
Yeah, it was.
It was a blessing and a curse.
It was a blessing and a goddamn curse. Bro.
It's like this, bro. At the end of the day, like this is a horse that's been beaten to death. Like they got lucky with Black Ops 3 because the shooting mechanics reminds you a lot of Black Ops, like the good shooter. Out of the games, like Black Ops to me was one of the best Call of Duties. And
My nigga.
Black Ops 3 was one of the best Call of Duties, and you could see the shooting mechanics, transfer over. Right now, it's like with the remaster, they're like trying to like play into people's what's the word?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. They're
Yeah.
trying to play into people's nostalgia. It's like that shows you. It's like they're at the end of their road, man. They don't have any more rope.
And the weird thing is, Call of Duty's doing this, and it's like they're at the end of their rope. But I actually wish Battlefield would go into space or like do something futuristic. Strangely enough,
They do.
and I think they can pull it off.
They can literally make the Star Wars Battlefront game that we wanted.
That we wanted.
Yeah,
But they should
like-
have fucking done. But they didn't. They didn't fucking do.
Ethos, bro.
I'm relaxed. I'm just saying they didn't fucking.
I saw a meme. There was like the awkward moment when you realize Infinite Warfare has more space battles than Star Wars Battlefront.
Shut up, bro.
Yo, that's real. It's real.
Don't do that, bro.
I was like, damn, yeah, fucking up again.
No, but seriously, imagine it though. Imagine like a Battlefield 2144 or some shit like that, and like
space,
you have fucking instead of like air superiority, you have like space superiority and shit. Bro, I'm telling you, it would be flame.
Until
like,
then, we
already got a
Star
little
Citizen.
taste of that shit, and I think it was Final Stand in the Battlefield 4 life cycle or some shit like that. But that should be flame.
Yeah. And then you know what they do? No, I'm gonna tell you. This is how Battlefield wins the game forever. They release the 2143. It's in space the next year after Call of Duty, and then they add in a remaster for Bad Company 2. They get
Oh my
all the
god,
fucking
bro.
money. It's
That's
a wrap.
it. Yeah,
They
RIP.
will win so
RIP.
much money,
Yep,
bro. It
that's
will be a
it.
rip.
Yeah.
It
They'll
will
literally
be
shit on
a
Call of
rip.
Duty if they do that. They'll be
They
like,
will
alright, we
destroy
see
Call
you.
of
We
Duty.
see you.
It'll be over if they did that, but they won't.
Marco.
They won't.
So that's Infinite Warfare. Got a lot of wild opinions on it. We'll see what they do. I'm not going to judge it until the multiplayer reveal because I don't care about this story. So wait on it. Moving on to PlayStation news. A lot of rumors have been coming out about a new PlayStation coming out, rumored to be called either the PlayStation 4K or PlayStation Neo. This thing is rumored to be able to run, whether it be games or movies or something. It's supposed to have some type of 4K capability. Because it's gonna have an improved CPU, GPU. Let me finish. And then the developers, Sony said that they're gonna, not Sony, but the rumor is Sony is going to mandate that developers create two versions of their game, basically. So if you buy a PlayStation, if you have the original 4K, the original PlayStation 4, you don't have to worry about the 4K because developers are gonna have to make a version of the game for the original PlayStation, and then they can make an improved version for the 4K. Basically they're having like different type of PC setups for the PlayStation.
Wow.
So
I don't
what do y'all
like
think about that?
My
I
thing
think
is
that's
like,
genius,
what
man.
the
I
hell? That's evil genius, man. Like, what the fuck? It's like 'cause
You might
the
as well
thing-
buy a PC.
Yeah, they might as well buy a PC. I'm not thinking it's called the PlayStation 4K. What the fuck is gonna be in 4K? I know that gameplay ain't gonna be in 4K.
I feel like it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
in
Hell
in
no.
4K.
I
What
think
you
it's gonna be
talking about?
Nigga, Madden
Ain't
gonna be in
the power
4K.
of Sony,
If you ain't got
Indie
if
games.
you ain't got a 4K TV, you ain't gonna enjoy that. So like,
Sony got this, yo. They gonna
League of Legends about to be
we
in
got
4K.
we got Blu-ray players and shit. You know
I'm
what
at
I'm
a
saying?
PlayStation 4 on one side. I'm at a
that.
PlayStation 4K on the other
don't get
side.
sold
It's
on
about to
that
be
gimmick.
lit.
I think you guys are just fucking haters because you guys now don't have 4K exclusively on PC, you fucking faggots.
And what was it? The head of BioWare actually came out and called this move utter lunacy. He said it was fucking stupid. And you can't blame him, because for those of you unaware, well, you probably are aware, the benefit of a console is it has a certain set of specs, so the developer can create a game for it and optimize it, because it's not ever evolving like PC. That's what makes it hard to develop for PC. Now Sony is trying to get in, make these fake ass PCs, PS4s with multiple setups. I would imagine not just BioWare is pissed off. A lot of probably studios are pissed off, because now they have to create multiple versions of their game for not only PC, but now the PS4. And don't be surprised if Microsoft copies, because that's just what they do.
Didn't it come out that Sony actually said, I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they say that they were requiring devs that if they wanted to put anything on Sony, they had to make the two versions? Like, they didn't have an option? I believe so, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
They're
gonna shoot themselves in the foot.
Too big, bro.
All I know is I've been waiting to upgrade. What are y'all talking about?
Man, I'm just saying, man. We spend the most money on PC. Look, we got
y'all
the market
don't, man. No, y'all don't. I keep saying that.
PC does spend the most money. We talking.
I'm about to buy another console. Guess what? It has better hardware in it. It has better hardware.
It's better than your PC.
I'm gonna buy
you a broke boy, Moshi. You a broke boy.
So you told me you about to buy another PS4, put it on top of your PS4, and make a PS8?
Yeah,
it's gonna be better than your PC, nigga.
I could argue, if this PlayStation 4K is real, Sony has more quality consoles than they do quality exclusives, because
damn, you said the Vita don't get no love.
You got Uncharted 4 isn't out yet. That's coming out. I'm sure that's gonna be quality, but other than Uncharted 4, what's a quality exclusive on PS4?
All they have is Bloodborne. From what that's what they praise.
Bloodborne's not even fun.
The thing about that though is Uncharted has universal appeal, like that reaches a wider audience. Bloodborne is a very niche game. You can't debate that.
It is, but all the PS4 is for a lot of people is just the Bloodborne machine. They don't use it for anything. Like, I know so many PC people. Yeah, all
well,
PC
for niggas,
people
it's a 2K machine.
They have
Bloodborne machine.
I already say this. People who are on the PC and they own a PS4 like me or
Destiny machine.
They say literally to me, I'm like, why do you even have it? It's like, bro, I'm telling you 100. I only bought it.
The chat saying Ratchet and Clank. I can't say Ratchet and Clank because that's a remastered reboot. It is a good game, but I'm talking about an original game for this generation. What is amazing?
The only thing preventing me from selling my PS4 right now is Horizon.
True.
I'm not even interested in that, to be honest with you. That's
only thing
I'm just not hyped about it.
Yeah, only thing I want is Persona. That's the only thing that's keeping me from selling this machine, and Horizon.
All I want is NBA 2K17 though.
There's literally nothing to make me want to go back to my PS4, bro.
All I know is, man, they said the Xbox was 4K out the box, and now we getting this, and now we getting the PS4 4K, bro. It's about to be lit, man.
Microsoft lied about the Kinect, Sony lying about their specs.
Microsoft, you gotta catch up, bro. You gotta show me something.
But you know,
4K. Now we got it. So
the funny thing is that what we've been arguing for like years now, like a couple years, and the thing that people will be constantly denying is we constantly kept saying that the consoles were underpowered, and people kept saying no, they're perfectly fine the last 10 years. And how long has it been? Like, what, 3 years, and they're already making not a refresh. It's not like a slim. They are literally changing components inside the machine. So literally that in itself proves that the consoles were not as strong as they are supposed to be.
And it breaks a lot of like console players what do you call it,
perceptions
and arguments that like I like my console because all I gotta do is pick it up and go in my house and plug it in
and play, baby,
and that's it for the next like 4 or 5
8 years. They said 8 to 10 years.
No.
Yeah, it's not even 4, and you already buy
now you're gonna go over your friend's house and you're like, hey, you got that PlayStation 8K? It's like,
exactly.
Man, I got PS4.
Broke boy.
And I mean, the thing is,
this reminds me of Sega when they came out the Genesis from that Master System.
I remember. I remember that. Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
I mean,
nobody said anything back then though, which is crazy because like it was still early in the console's life cycle as a whole. So like only the people who actually got a chance to get their hands on both really knows the difference. But the majority
didn't they do that for graphic upgrade, like to catch up with their competitors?
To make it more bits.
So
put more bits in it.
That's the
Same
same.
thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like,
Exact same concept.
yeah, it's the exact same thing. So.
But on a serious note, though, this is idiocracy. Like, I feel like we're way too far in the console lifespan.
No,
and we were trying to tell people. Like, again, you said it too. We're trying to tell people about this, but it takes for this to come out, whether it's true or not. But the fact that there are rumors in the first place, like, it's ridiculous.
And they keep coming, and I think it's been confirmed. It does exist. Like, it's in prototyping.
Yeah.
So it's not a matter of does it exist. It is real.
And it's like it takes this to happen for you to finally realize that you're getting screwed over. Like, I personally do not want an inferior piece of hardware.
I don't.
And the only reason right now why I'm getting it is just for those little exclusives that come out, like maybe 2 or 3 per year, that I just really want to play. And it's really bad at this point. Like, these companies are getting desperate, and they're still putting this inferior hardware in these consoles and selling it to you for $500, $600.
Yeah.
And you're still just
it's because of these little kids who are just like, oh, I just want an Xbox and like blah blah blah. Like, it's because we're adults that we can go and get gaming PCs or build gaming PCs, but like
I would say it's more stupid people. There are plenty stupid adults.
There are adults who don't even know. Yeah, I don't think it's age. There's grown ass men who are still arguing this stupid shit. Who they even have the money to get it, but they just won't because of just pure ignorance. But I mean, the thing I see is, like, some people are like, one, this not only fucks over people. Like, guess how pissed would you be if you bought a PS4? Right? Like, right now, I bought a PS4 last year this summer. I'm angry because, and I'll tell you why. Not only am I a graphics whore, ain't on me say this constantly. I'm a graphics whore. I admit it. I see it as no insult to me. I love good graphics for my games. And the thing that pisses me off is, and this is why, literally, it hurts me to get on this fucking PS4 and play these games at 30 frames per second. It hurts me. And then you're going to tell me a year later, there is now a console that could potentially play these games at 60 frames? Now, my attitude is going to probably make me sell my PS4 now. I got to pay now maybe another $100, $200 and buy this upgrade because I want to play these games. Like, if Bloodborne ran at 60 frames, I would already be trying to play it now after playing Dark Souls 3. But because it has, like what TBA says, because it has these frame rate issues and because it's at 30 frames already, and most of these games are, that's like one issue I have with the exclusives. Like, if it's not 60 frames, bruh, I do not enjoy it. I just don't. And I know some people are like, that's irrelevant for the quality of the game, bro. That is no, what we call quality
your game
control.
needs to be running at 60 frames, period, bro. Like,
60 frames is the average.
Like I said, we're in 2016, exactly.
Exactly. That's the
standard. That was standard years ago.
That was standard on PC years ago.
The end point is we're too technologically advanced for this shit, fam. Like, the reason why consoles were so convenient in the past is because not everybody could have a PC to run games, in their household. Like, the console made it simple. It has one function to play a game. Nowadays, it's like we have computers at everywhere. You have computers in your hand. You have, computers you can put in your pocket. It's not that difficult. The technology is too far ahead, and nobody wants to admit that consoles are obsolete from them.
Basically,
And I can tell you without a doubt because I played Bloodborne earlier this year, and me playing Dark Souls 3 at 60 frames per second, like, you need that 60 frames.
Yeah,
like,
you do.
That game is so ridiculous. Like, you have to time stuff, and when it comes down to a timing thing, you need as many frames as possible in order to get reactions. That's why Twitch shooters. That's why games like that, where it's all about timing games. You need 60 frames. You cannot play that shit at 30 because you can miscall stuff. And I can't do it at 30 frames. I can't. It's painful on the eyes. Bro.
I think the PlayStation's 4K success will rely on its price. What's that price gonna look like? Because if they come out the gate,
probably.
If they come out the gate and it's more than actually what the base PS4 is, I don't want to hear anybody ever say again that PC is expensive, and B, they're out their fucking mind. Like, it has to be the same price as the regular PS4 or less. Or it'd be the same price as the regular PS4, and then they discount the regular PS4 maybe by $100 or $50. So then
it's already $350 though.
What was the price when it first came out?
It was $400.
400. It was 400 again. Oh, but no, we are missing the biggest thing. You just went right over our eyes. The elephant in the room, bro. We know why this thing exists. It's not only this little thing that's underwhelming, but what else is getting revealed? You remember what it was when VR was released? They called it Project Morpheus. Why did this get the code name Neo Morpheus? That's why they're doing the 4K. Because remember you brought up that shit, TBH, about
Revelation.
The separate process.
It makes perfect sense. Why did we say, TBH, you said that now they're requiring all the VR games run at 60 frames.
Yeah.
Because it gives you motion sickness, and we know the console can't handle 60 frames. That's why the 4K exists. I have a strong feeling this PlayStation VR, it's going to be shit on the PS4, and it will be good on the
It makes sense because the
4K.
PlayStation VR is launching with like its own CPU that it's tethered to. I would imagine down the road they're probably going to want to phase that out because that extra CPU costs money. And they're like, look, if you want to use the VR, you're going to have to buy the new PlayStation. I would not be surprised if they did
Maybe
that.
that CPU inside of that extra system for the VR, what if that is actually the one in the 4K? Like, what if that they're basically it makes perfect sense. There's no like that logically makes sense of what they're doing. they're getting ready to hype this VR shit.
Marco.
It makes I'm just saying it's I don't see a flaw in it. It seems logical.
And at the end of the day, they're doing this all to keep up with PC.
With PC, exactly.
That's all they're doing, bro.
Because we can do everything.
Let's say it together.
Let Steam machines come through.
But let's be real.
Valve take over.
Just be honest, because everybody will try to fucking lie about. We can just all be honest here. Graphics and frame rate, it matters. It matters.
So what
Yeah,
basically what I'm getting out of this is PlayStation is basically an Instagram nigga, Instagram New York nigga. You know, they sit on Instagram all day flashing their money. They basically look like they get money, but they don't want to go to school. They don't want to get a proper job to actually have that money.
Yeah.
When instead you could just go to school or build a PC and actually have that money. It's like they just look like they.
Why
got
don't you
that
just
money.
become a
PlayStation is MySpace, obsolete.
Well, I would say they're obsolete since they sold the most consoles. Like,
I would say obsolete.
They're not obsolete. The Wii U is obsolete, but not them.
They need to be.
Don't say it.
They need to just put. They need. You see, no. Let me point something out. Xbox, they're doing a lot of moving their games towards PC. It's because they've realized what's coming. PS4, it's like people still root for PS4. Nobody roots for
But
Xbox.
they got remote play. They got remote play. And we saw Helldivers is on PC because I swear to God, I literally had to wipe my eyes twice when I saw Sony Entertainment pop on my monitor when I started playing that game. So I mean, we're starting to see they're slowly doing it,
man, because they realize what it is. It's like everybody has a computer.
Yeah.
The only reason we had consoles in the first place is because not everybody had a computer.
It was not that, but the price is ridiculous. Because you remember back in the early 2000s, it was expensive.
Computers were ridiculously expensive.
But the price
console only does one thing. That's why it's so inexpensive.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're in the 21st century, bro.
Where
like,
that's not the case. So what's a cell phone's job? Multitasking, do a bunch of things once. It no longer does this idea of doing one thing work anymore. People want one device to do a bunch of things. That's why mobile gaming is doing good, because it can they can do it on the go. They can play these games that are close to almost what the consoles can do. They're almost there, and once they overlap consoles, like when it comes to performance and graphics, I'm telling you right now, bro. Why you think, for example, why you think Japan? I'm telling you, Japan, they some smart motherfuckers. They slick. They think they slick. Why you think them right now? They invested in cloud servers. Why do you think right now Square Enix is right now focusing on getting Final Fantasy to run on a mobile phone in Japan? Because them motherfuckers in Japan are hooked to their mobile phones. They're not hooked to their consoles anymore. They're all on the go on their cell phones. The same thing. Think about it, Moshi. It makes perfect sense, bro.
In simpler terms, what kind of woman do you want? Do you want a woman that just leeches off of you?
Yeah.
Or you want a bad bitch who cooks,
clean,
and suck your dick? Does it? I need a multitasker.
It makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
Nigga example.
It really is. But I mean, I just think it's sad that all these consoles are focusing so much on multitasking and everything else, and they're not even powerful enough to do what they're supposed to do anymore.
Stop! That's the funny joke.
Hold on. I want to take something back. PlayStation in general is not obsolete. PlayStation hardware is obsolete, in my opinion.
I mean, as soon as they made it,
it's just right. As soon as they made it, it was old.
This is why I've been saying this. I've been saying this time and time again. This is why I don't understand the exclusive idea, right? This is what I till this day people try to defend exclusives because like that's how you sell consoles, and I'm starting to believe that's not true anymore. I'm starting to believe that's like that's starting to die off, because this is why I imagine in a perfect world, right? In a perfect capitalist market, would it not be smarter for you to remove the whole hardware thing and instead sell your games on every platform through your exclusive PlayStation symbol? You get multiple platforms. You
basically
get
what
EA
does with Origin, basically.
Yeah, Origin access. You get access to every market, you get access to the PC people that you kill console fanboying and you make more money in the end. Since you will not be limiting yourself.
You're making too much sense, Ethos. Stop.
Right.
But no, not only that.
They have the seniority, bro. They already laid the groundwork.
Yeah, they laid the groundwork.
They no longer need to deal with hardware. All they need to do, because they have the money, all they need to do is sweep on all these like freaking development teams under their umbrella, fam. Just deal in software alone.
But see, this is that shit. This is that shit Nintendo did when they fucking saved the gaming industry. They did this exact shit that consoles are doing, bro. They locked down the market and they made it impossible for competition, bro. And that's literally what console exclusives are. They are creating artificial worth for the game that does not exist to make you believe that it's worth more, but it's not. It's simple. Like I promise you. Search up like how in economics, if you guys took that class, search up how artificial worth works and research how it's done. It's literally, if you research it, it's exactly what a console exclusive is. It makes you believe it has more value because of the way it's locked down from
pre-orders.
Pre-ordering, and it's locked down that only you can get it from one place. It's controlling supply and demand and making the demand high and limiting supplies. It's what Amiibo, Nintendo, I'm telling you, these companies have been doing this time and time again, and in a perfect market, and what we should want. And I know people like they're like, but we need so PC can't get them, so you guys buy our console. Like, no, it would be better, because let's be honest, what are they doing? Let's be honest, they trapping you on this subpar piece of shit hardware to play a great game, a game that could be better if you could play it at 60 frames, like Bloodborne. I probably would love Bloodborne if I could play it at 4K 60 frames. I probably would think it's way better. I would probably enjoy the hell out of it, but it hurts my experience already. And on top of that, then I gotta buy this $500 machine, which right now I'm literally wiping dust off of. For what? For what? And now
are we getting a live death to the industry?
I'm just saying. But no, real talk. Like, what are we paying for? Like, why are we paying for a service
you're paying
that's not
for
helping us?
Maintenance every week?
But what maintenance? They down every Tuesday, every week I log in, I gotta update this machine.
It's like nobody buys a PlayStation because it's like, oh, I love this design, this controller. It's like what you literally doing is taking, like, for example, like a game like Monopoly. Everybody's played Monopoly. Everybody loves to play Monopoly, and saying, hey, you have to buy this in order to ever play Monopoly ever again. So you have no choice but to buy that.
It's stupid as fuck too, because if you go on, I remember I didn't have internet for a few days or some shit on my PS4, and I log on, and because I couldn't log into my account, I couldn't play any of the games that I downloaded. Not only that, I couldn't go on Netflix, Crunchyroll, none of that shit. Actually, no, my internet wasn't down, but I just couldn't connect to it or whatever. And like, I couldn't do anything, bro. It becomes a fucking paperweight. Like, my PC doesn't do that.
Right.
Now, when Sony began, they were a hardware company, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Strictly hardware. So yeah, I mean, when they came in the game, that's basically what they made. So even though it's still not right, I understand why they're doing it. Nintendo is a different story. Microsoft has mainly been a software company, so when it comes to building hardware, they're kind of like the polar opposite of Sony. So, all this stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, I totally agree with you. On basically just where everything has came to this point. I definitely don't feel like they should continue with this model and trying to capitalize on the market and basically just splitting everyone up.
So my question is, and I remember I said this to you guys. I said this to you guys like 2 years ago when the Steam machines got announced. Is Valve really like? Do they have foresight? Are they the future? Because they came out with Steam machines before Sony and them even did it, and literally PS4 and Xbox are following what a Steam machine is. They are becoming that. So is Valve like what they were coming up with the Steam machine? Is that the future now? Is like, are these consoles like because they are PCs? Are they just going to become PCs now, where or maybe now just drop the whole console thing, just make like a PC oriented computer that has the PlayStation operating system or something like that, and then PC gamers just buy the operating system and dual boot it? Is that the future?
Bro, literally like the Steam machine and all that shit. It's literally like a kid when a kid doesn't want to take like medicine, fam. It's like they don't want to eat, they don't want like a needle, right? So like it's like they put like whatever medicine it is inside a gummy bear or whatever. It's like it's literally the same thing. They just put it in a different form. just so it's easier to digest.
I don't know any medicine that comes from a needle that goes in a gummy bear.
Yeah, you can.
Nigga, like tuberculosis shots going in a damn needle. That ain't no damn gummy bear, fam.
Yeah, I get it. It's trying to like don't for a second don't like break what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is like at the end of the day, it's like they know where it's heading. It's like it's just making it easier to fucking digest.
I get what you're trying to say. It was a bad analogy.
we know.
We get what you're saying.
Yeah, it is what it is. I didn't expect that long ass rant. I'm over this fucking conversation. What else we got on PlayStation? PlayStation VR. It was announced that it does not require a television. You can play your games directly through the visor, and that's it. And also, GameStop announced that they will be having PlayStation VR demos coming to GameStop. Hold on, let me open up this article. I want to say this fall, so you'll be able to try out the PlayStation VR at your local GameStop. Yeah, this fall.
Make sure you bring some wipes.
Yeah, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all want to try one out?
I want to try it. I just want to see what it's like. But
nah,
hopefully
good.
we do it at E3.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of, if I were to get into VR, I'm kind of leaning towards PlayStation VR just because I don't want to pay $800 for a fucking headset or $600.
It might go on sale.
Because especially if I don't like it, because the biggest issue with VR is like most people haven't tried it, and if you haven't tried it, then you don't know what you're getting into. So I don't want to. $800 is an investment. I don't care what anybody. That's a PC right there, bro.
Yeah, it is.
So I'd rather just try the $400 joint. You know what I'm saying? If VR is cool, then maybe sell that and eventually upgrade. But I'm not comfortable with paying $800 for HTC Vive.
I feel like VR is only good for like certain games though.
And that's why I'd be more comfortable paying for the $400 PlayStation joint. Plus, it'd give me a reason to keep my PlayStation plugged in.
I'm still not sold on any VR.
Yeah,
just they have to show me the games because again, you can bring out all the hardware you want. It doesn't matter what company makes it. If there aren't any games that I'm really interested in, that I'm like, all right, that's dope with VR. If I saw this not playing on VR, then it would be a whack game. You have to give me a game that is like specifically made for VR and it just looks dope as hell and it just blows my mind. It makes me feel totally immersed.
Yeah, the only game I could see myself getting VR for is Star Citizen.
Have you seen JG there's been apparently the laser tag has now invested in VR. They're gonna make like virtual reality laser tag now, like where they can take an arena and when you put it on the thing, it actually transforms it into like a different universe.
That's
so like the
quite
physical
interesting.
Yeah, the physical object. So like if you see a wall in the VR world, that's like a literal wall in real life. So you could actually bump into it. And
I think my biggest problem with VR is just based off a little bit that I got to try at E3, the little 5-minute demo. Like a lot of these like big media outlets hype it up as if you're immersed inside of the game, like you really feel like you're inside of the game. And based off of what I played for VR, the best way I can describe it, all VR is the game displaying on the headset. And instead of turning the camera with your controller, you move your head, and wherever you move your head, that's where you're looking in the world. But I was very self-aware that I was playing a game. I never felt like, oh my god, I was in the game. I just felt like, oh, this is a different option for the camera. And if that's what VR is, that's just gonna be a flop, man.
I think I
wasn't that impressed.
The only exceptions with that is maybe I think Oculus is like that. But
did you play the Vive?
Yeah, that's what I think. Like,
I didn't play the Vive. I played the Oculus Rift.
The Vive wasn't there.
Last
year.
Right.
When I went to PAX East, like I got a chance to try like multiple games on the Vive, and like the Vive is like it creates a space out of what do you call it? The space you already have. It sets up parameters, so you're able to move around. So like when we went to go see like Newegg, like they had us demo it, and what do you call it? We're sitting there like playing, and then they're like, I'm standing in one spot and I'm getting hit, and the guy tells me, he's like, it was like you can move around. And I'm like, I start moving to the left, moving to the right, and like I'm dodging bullets and stuff. So like I'm actually feel like I'm like in the game and stuff, and I'm over here doing silly shit like the dab in game, and it's like it's coming up on the screen, and it's like I don't know, that's a dope experience for me.
But did it feel like $800 worth for dopeness?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Moshi says it.
Okay.
Oh, I mean. I kind of agree with Moshi. Like I have tried the Oculus. I haven't been able to try the Vive, but I understand what Moshi is saying, and I think like that's the thing. Like if they can add motion to it, where you move, that's where you move. That's what can sell it. And I seen the Vive can do that, and The other one that did it well was when we were at E3. I think that was the thing when we did that Walking Dead.
I think that VR.
Yeah, that's why I think like that. Like while you can't move per se, I think the reason why that for me was fucking scary as shit was because they put you in a wheelchair, so you feel like the guy who literally like you're being pushed. And like you feel like in game, like that's who you are. Like because
here's the problem with the Star VR. I'll give you the HTC Vive. I wasn't impressed with the Oculus Rift, but the problem with the Star VR is that wasn't the game that made you feel like it. It was because there was like you were sitting in a wheelchair and there was a guy behind you shaking the wheelchair. Let's be realistic here. Are you gonna call over somebody every time you want to play VR shake you and you play a bit? That's stupid, bro.
You need props in the background.
I'm not talking about the perspective of like the moving of the chair and stuff like that. I'm saying like from the perspective that I felt paralyzed to the point where I couldn't like move. Like when a dude was like, you played it, right, TBH?
I didn't get to play the Star VR.
Okay, who played it? I'm sure somebody. Okay, Moshi. You know how at the end, right, where they ditch you and they just die, like that was scary. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking sweating. Like I literally was paralyzed for a second. Like I was shaking trying to move, and my character would not move. And because I was in that chair, it felt like literally like I was helpless, just like the guy in the game.
So, like, that part was scary.
Like I'm not gonna lie, like that, like, and I seen just the zombies coming at me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Even though like I'm literally moving my head, I'm trying to move.
There's something you can do about it. Take the headset off.
I'm trying to say the immersion was there. Like I felt connected with the character. Like right there, I felt like him, and it was. I gotta
try the Vive. I'm just not sold on VR, bro.
But I think the Vive.
I think we'll get to try it out.
Hopefully they'll have more demos and there won't be long ass lines at E3.
But that's dope, Moshi. I actually forgot about PAX. Yeah, y'all did get to try it, so that's good that you did have a good perspective on the Vive since we didn't get to try it.
Oh man. It's like it's like a whole like. Just like it's not just like sitting in one spot and whatever. It's like I saw a dude freaking playing and that dude was freaking really getting into it and shit. And he was just like freaking like ducking and diving everywhere and shit. And like the game followed his movements like perfectly. And this dude was going beast mode. So it's like I don't know. It just creates like a whole new experience.
True. So look out for those PlayStation VR demos coming to GameStop near you this fall. It's gonna get that pink eye, baby. Last piece of PlayStation news: the free games that PlayStation Nation will be getting for the month of May. On PlayStation 4, you guys will be getting Tropico 5, Tabletop Racing World Tour, Switch Galaxy Ultra, and Swiss Galley Ultra. My bad. On PS3, you guys will be getting Bionic Commando Rearm 2, Loco Roco. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. And that's what you'll get there. And then on the Vita, you'll get Switch Galaxy Ultra and God of War Ghost of Sparta. The only interesting game here, I think, is the God of War ones, and that's available for the original PSP and PS Vita. I'm surprised they're supporting that. So, yeah, look out for that in the month of May. That's the free shit you guys are gonna get. Moving on to Xbox news. With Nintendo coming out announcing that the NX is real and it will be revealed soon, and rumors being confirmed that there is a PlayStation 4K, a lot of people are wondering, what is Xbox doing at E3? Like, nobody knows. One rumor is, though, that they're going to be introducing a new Xbox One. No, there's no confirmation of whether this will be an Xbox One Slim or if it'll be a new Xbox One with better hardware. All we know is that some design documents leaked that translate to Xbox One second generation. What do you guys think they'll be showing at E3?
Xbox 1K, let's go.
PC
1K.
1K.
I don't know, 1080p. They'll finally get to it. I don't know.
It's most likely going to be a slim. I'll be surprised though. I'll be slightly surprised. I wouldn't say fully surprised. I'll be slightly surprised if they actually do announce a new Xbox 360 with new hardware. But I just pretty much think it's going to be a slim. Because I do think that Microsoft is, unfortunately, the smart one in this situation. Because again, they do realize the potential that they do have by putting their stuff on PC. So I'm just gonna really hope that they cease all of the major production on the hardware and just come out with a slim and then just be done with it.
Somebody said a new DVR in the chat.
Oh my god!
They'll
come out with another Connect or something. Who fuck knows?
That'd be whack. I don't even know what to speculate on this. I am generally concerned, like, what are they going to show it? Like, if they don't have any new hardware to show, they're going to have to come correct with the games. They got to show something that's mind-blowing. Maybe some things that we haven't seen. But it's looking a little shaky in the Xbox camp. Let's see, other Xbox news. The Phil Spencer announced last week that the Microsoft has ended production on the Xbox 360. They have a whole warehouse full of Xbox 360s that are going to be sold, and once that inventory is gone, that's it. You're not going to be able to buy a 360. The thing is an 11-year-old console, so there's no reason to cry. I don't know who's buying these nowadays. They gave out a bunch of stats to celebrate the end of an era. They said over 78 billion game hours have been played, 486 billion gamer score achieved, 27 billion achievements unlocked, 25 billion hours spent using apps, and 84 million consoles have been sold to date. The Xbox 360 servers are still online for Xbox Live, but I would imagine because they've entered production, probably by the time they get done clearing out their rack, I'd imagine they're going to shut down the servers for Xbox 360 pretty soon, within maybe in the next year or two. What do you guys think?
RIP. I played a lot of great games on that. Gears of War, Mass Effect.
What are your fondest memories, you guys, of Xbox 360?
Mass Effect.
Getting called a nigger by some white folks.
Getting the red rings of death. That was fun.
Oh, but I would actually say the most positive thing the Xbox 360 brought to gaming is it brought a new level of social activity on the console with the 8-man party chat. That was definitely innovative, at least for consoles.
The party was fire.
Game changer, man. Game changer.
Man, niggas used to hop in the party chat, roast each other and shit.
And
man,
that's
it was
exactly
real.
when I stopped getting called a nigger, because I stayed in the party chat.
Yeah.
What's the name? What were some of the best games on 360?
Halo 3, of course.
Mass Effect.
I would say Gears 2.
Mass
Gears
Effect.
2, yeah.
I think Mass Effect.
Mirror's Edge.
Fable.
Was Mirror's Edge on PS3? Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, yeah, Fable.
Yeah.
I like Fable. Yeah, I like Fable.
I never played Fable.
Yeah, I didn't really care for Fable.
What else? It was a cool adventure game. What else? What exclusives did they have?
And now I'm thinking, like, I'm really trying to think now.
Forza? Maybe Forza?
I don't really care for Forza, to be
I
honest.
like racing games like this.
What else did they have? I know they had more.
Man, after
Viva Pinata, somebody says. Yeah.
Crackdown. I like.
Oh yeah, Crackdown.
Crackdown. Yeah. People forget about that. That was early in the life.
The Gears games.
Oh yeah, that Naruto game. Yeah, that game was alright.
Clash of the Clans or something.
Yeah,
whatever
Clash
that
of
shit was
Ninja.
called.
Yeah.
Ninja. There we go. Yeah. Sonic 06. True.
What was it? It was like Kung Fu or some shit like that. Damn.
See, I'm about to check my box of 360 games I still have.
Yeah, like I'm legit looking now.
I'm about to search my gamer tag up.
Because like I did play a lot of games on it, but I'm trying to think like how many were actual exclusives.
I'm almost positive 95% of these games were multi-plats.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you got to give it props. The Xbox 360 ran multiplats better than PS3. That's why
the PS3 was a piece of shit from a hardware
perspective.
The online was better.
$600.
Yeah, $600. Put all that weird ass hardware in there. Y'all remember when Skyrim came out on PS3? It was broken. Like niggas couldn't save their games and shit for like a whole 3 months straight, bruh. It was crazy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, literally the game was broken. They could not, saves were getting corrupted.
I think Bayonetta was broken on PS3 too.
Yeah, they couldn't fix it. There's there's actually a list out there of all the games that multiplats that were broken on PS3 because of the way the hardware was. It just wasn't compatible with game engines very well.
That's crazy.
I remember Red Ring of Death was an exclusive. True.
I remember when Black Ops came out, and so many PlayStation people were complaining about the mortars.
Yeah,
they said it literally gave them frame drops every time.
Yeah, I remember. Xbox was the best bot back then,
really
bro.
It
was the Xbox, and it was weaker than the PS3 too. That was the funny thing about it.
It was because the PS3 had some weird ass architecture that nobody had done before.
What was it called? I forgot. It wasn't x86 architecture. It was called something.
I don't really have many memories on.
Let's see. The original Saints Row was on Xbox 360. I believe.
Oh yeah, true.
Dead or Alive.
Yeah, I played.
Yeah, that was fun.
BioShock was on PS3, but I played it on an Xbox 360.
Same.
Vanquish was dope, but that's a console exclusive. So
that's really not much, man. When I think back,
I think a lot of it
was multiplats, Gears of War, Halo.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
I like Fusion Frenzy, Kung Fu
Fusion
Chaos, and Jet Set, and they were all on the original.
Jet Set Radio Future.
I don't really have
shit.
that many.
He
360.
said original Xbox though.
Yeah,
I don't really have that many 360.
Oh yeah, Army of Two, but Army of Two was a multi-plat.
Multiplayer. I remember.
Oh, Alan Wake. Yeah, I forgot about Alan Wake. I liked Alan Wake.
I didn't play it.
I got 360 because the PS3 was too high.
It just didn't look very interesting. A game about a dude walking around in the dark with a flashlight. I'm good.
Yeah.
It was a good. It's by Remedy, but
Dead Rising.
It had a great story.
Oh yeah, the original Dead Rising was.
Solus says Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
Was that on PS3?
I could have swear it's on PS3 too. It's a Japanese game, so it has to be on PS3.
Yeah, really.
there's no doubt about that. Oh, Lost Planet. I like Lost Planet.
Oh yeah, the original Lost Planet was great.
Yeah, Lost Planet, the original, that was dope.
I feel like the Xbox 360 is bittersweet because there's a lot of negative moments, but also it was like, to me, the Xbox 360 was right at that point where like gaming was still good and technology was first being introduced, so it was more benefits than like harm. Yeah, like all the bullshit wasn't there yet.
I remember when Gears got revealed, bro. I was like, yo, this game was crazy, bro. I played it like it felt so
I remember
weird.
I begged my parents for it.
Yeah, I begged my parents for that shit, bro. I had to buy it with my own money, but like, oh my god, I remember when first playing, like, I never played a third-person shooter. It just felt so good playing that.
That's how I felt about Mass Effect. I literally bought my Xbox 360 for Mass Effect 1. And I literally, like, saved up and, like, flipped fucking candy and shit. Like,
it's crazy.
Did I ever tell y'all the story of how I got into Mass Effect?
To the bargain bin, like me? Like,
it was, I had just got a job. I was bagging groceries, and we got paid off a tip. So every day I was leaving work with money in my pocket. And I was being a coon. I was always buying games with it. Like, I would never save my money. And what's the name? I remember I went to GameStop the next day after work. I was like, yo, I got $65 in my pocket. I'm not leaving this store without a motherfucking game. I remember I went to get, like, Call of Duty or something, and they were sold out. Because this was back when you actually had to pre-order. Then I remember I saw Mass Effect on the shelf. And I remember GameSpot reviewing it and giving it, like, an 8 or 9. I was like, they don't got the game I want, but I said I'm about to blow some money, so I was like, I'll take that joint. I didn't even know what I was getting into. That was the best fucking mistake I ever made.
Best money spent in my life. I brought up the bargain bin, bro. I'll never forget $12. I just needed a game to play with my brother. I thought it was had a co-op. It didn't
y'all
have
niggas
co-op.
sleep. I found that shit in a Game Informer, and that shit lit. I'll never forget. The Game Informer was like, if you like Gears of War and you like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic or some shit like that, this is like, and an opera set in space, bro, this is the game for you. And I was like, nigga, I gotta cop this shit.
That was back in the day, bro. Like, 'cause I remember I read the back of the box. Like, that was the first time I even knew about what that game was about, was reading the back of the box. That was back in the day.
Damn,
good old
like
I would just like to say, it's so hard to say goodbye.
Yeah, we pouring one out for you.
You gave us some of the best and worst moments of online gaming. Got called a nigger a lot. Got called a coon.
Message to all friends hosting a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, 1,600 points, 10 prestige.
Lobby.
Face ass.
New tube.
1v1 me on Rust, bro.
Yo,
right.
Oh my god.
You remember back in the day when, like, you would just beat a nigga's ass in Call of Duty and he would message you right after, you fucking faggot.
You ain't shit, bro. You fucking loser.
that shit was great, bro. Those were the days.
Man, those were the days.
That was before the screaming era.
Oh my god, gaming has gone to shit.
Man.
Right. That was back before niggas was trying to game for fucking clout.
Exactly.
So shout out to the Xbox 360. We pour one out for you. Moving on to Nintendo news. Some Pokemon Go footage leaked. I don't know if you guys got to take a look at it. I put a link to the shit on my on the notes. Did y'all get a chance to look at it?
Meh.
Yeah.
That shit's like ass. What y'all think?
Meh.
Oh, I mean, we knew it was gonna be.
Yeah,
like
we knew this was gonna happen.
Hold on, let me refresh my memory. Look at this shit again real quick.
Maybe it looked better. I don't know.
So they give you like 2 clothing options when you're picking your character. Oh my god, it looks pretty bad. I like, listen. Here, I'm gonna put the link in the chat because there's really not much here to talk about. If you haven't seen the gameplay, I'm putting the link in the chat. You be the judge for yourself. But in my opinion, it don't look too good. Don't get too excited about Pokemon Go, yeah. More importantly, though, other Nintendo news, Nintendo of America took to Twitter to announce that the next generation of Nintendo is coming March 2017. Hashtag Nintendo. And they also announced that the new Legend of Zelda will be the focus of E3 2016. It will launch simultaneously on both the Wii U and the NX in 2017. So on the good side, we got a release window for the NX, but on the bad side, Zelda got pushed back in order to coincide with the launch of the NX. What do y'all think about this?
It better not be the only game.
It is the only, but it is though.
That better not be.
It is going to be
Nintendo,
the only game that they're going to show
this.
that's playable on the show floor.
If you don't show fucking Metroid, you're not gonna sell no goddamn copies. It's that fucking simple. Why is this so fucking hard to explain to these niggas? They keep on showing me Zelda. Okay, I understand it's fucking Zelda, but niggas want Metroid, bro. They want some multiplayer Metroid, bro. If you don't bring out fucking Metroid and that Pokemon MOBA, it is going to fail like the Wii U. Why is this hard to understand?
Man, Nintendo was terrible. First of all, Sony and Nintendo are pretty much doing the same thing with this other console. But Nintendo is even further back because, first of all, their hardware was already weaker than the actual PS3 and the Xbox 360, and then they don't come out with any games. So it makes it even worse if you're not coming out. First of all, you're not coming out with any games, period. Second of all, you're not coming out with the games that people ask for.
How much will bet they go remaster all the Wii games? Like they go put Smash Bros.
Bro. Like, it's so many franchises. We've been over this so many times.
How many fucking times do we have to tell these niggas, bro? Like, make a fucking new game.
I think the interesting part that a lot of people really aren't focusing on is they said that the focus of their E3 show is going to be on Zelda. So
that's it.
Like, you're gonna spend an hour, 2 hours talking about Zelda. If that's the case, I don't even want to go to their shit. No. I'm good.
Now, if you all don't remember that Zelda Wii game, remember when it came out on GameCube and then the Wii came out and then they brought out Zelda on the Wii? Same thing is happening here. Now, not simultaneously, but,
they pushed it back. Yeah,
right. And then they pushed the game back too. So, like,
oh my god, bro, I'm so sick of these things. And no, Nintendo, I swear to god, bro, if that shit does not have fucking an Ethernet plug and a motherfucking party chat, and if I have to fucking give a nigga a fucking cell phone combination, I'ma slap them niggas.
I'ma slap them niggas. Come out and that shit don't got no party system.
I'ma slap them niggas at E3, bro. Let them niggas tell me there's no party system or they're doing split screen again. I will slap the shit out of Miyamoto's ass on fucking screen, bro. That is just allegedly
for legal reasons.
Yeah. I'm just saying that makes no fucking sense to me, bro. It's 2016, bro. You tell me you ain't got no goddamn party system.
Where's your fucking games at?
Do they even have a message system? Like, can you even message your friends?
I don't even know, yo. I think you can.
I can't even do that on the 3DS. I can do it on the Vita.
I think you can.
Them niggas got a fucking
most of the games don't have voice
app.
chat.
But you can't do shit in the damn console.
Because I remember I played Splatoon and like I was playing it and I was like, this game would be so much better if it had voice chat. So then I went on the forums and I wrote, I was like, you guys are all faggots on fucking Wii U. I was like, this game would be so much better if you guys complained about the lack of voice chat, and they banned me. I was like, see, this is the problem, you fucking Nintendo.
This should be funny. They like, yo, we got party chat, but there's no voice for it.
It's like text chat.
Who the hell?
AOL chat rooms and shit.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing, Nintendo, bro? What? I don't understand them niggas. I don't. I really don't, bro.
Because they just want to be squids and fucking Luigi's and shit. They want to be squid kids.
Well, I mean,
like, man-child.
You gotta remember, it's like different cultures. Like the whole chat room shit is like really like big in Japan.
Oh, they don't talk in Japan?
They do talk, but like
we are talking about like a country that's having the digressing in terms of birth rates because they're not having sex over there. So
they're not having actual physical interaction.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like talking in chat rooms and shit.
Yeah.
As opposed to
and people are actually hella rude on that. But
hey, then they might as well not bring that shit out in America, bro, because we like to talk shit about each other. So if they're not doing that, bro,
But I can't call a black man a nigger on my fucking index.
Didn't they say no voice chat for Smash Bros? Because they was like, we want like everybody's gonna be mean to each other or something like that. Like no shit. Like that's the point.
No,
it's called competition.
It's called internet. Hello.
They be popping off in real life, so why can't you just let them do it on the game? Playing online.
They still think like fucking like 11, like 10-year-olds still play they shit, bro. They need to stop. They need to fucking stop.
Well, that's what Nintendo is going for. But I mean, I gotta agree with you, bro. That's a sleeper. No more friend codes, bro. Just let me fucking
no more fucking
let the online community ruin the experience on our Wii. So
I think Nintendo's more worried about like catering to the kids of each generation.
Which is weird.
And you got these freaking grown man childs though.
Yeah. I ain't saying no names though, but we know who these people are. But all I'm saying is Nintendo got it fucked up. While the fucking 12-year-olds are trying to get their hands on Call of Duty, all these grown-ass men are trying to play fucking Pokemon. So you need to do is help them grown-ass men play Pokemon on your NX. That's what they need to do with a Pokemon MOBA or a Pokemon MMO and a Pokemon exclusive Moon and Sun. That's all they got to do.
Literally bringing out all these amiibos, but you ain't bringing out no games. What's up with
that?
And then purposely providing low stock on those amiibos so you can raise the prices and shit.
Like they do everything else. I remember when Smash Brothers came out, you couldn't get a damn adapter for your GameCube controllers. They always do that crap.
Exactly.
It is what it is, Nintendo.
Get it together, man.
Y'all fucking up again.
Inside.
Hopefully that NX reveal will be decent in 2017, but we'll see. Anyways, moving on to multi-platform news. Shadow of Mordor 2 is supposedly in the works. A leak happened. Some chick who's known for doing stunts, like she does motion capture for video games. Her name is Lauren Mary Kim. She's like some kung fu master who does motion capture for games. Some of her credits include Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil 6, Batman Arkham Knight, Tomb Raider, God of War, Dark Souls 2, Planetside. Like she's done Call of Duty, Mafia 3. She's done a lot of different games motion capture, and on her list of credits, she accidentally listed Shadow of Mordor 2. And I guess once the internet caught whiff of that, which, you know, I find it really weird because she lists her. Apparently, there's a site for people who do stunts. What is this site called? It's called iStunt.com, and it's basically like where you can post your resume so you can get jobs. Apparently, someone was stalking her iStunt profile, and they found that she posted Shadow of Mordor 2, and then once she realized that mistake she made, she took it down. But you know how the internet is. They got that screenshot, so it hasn't been confirmed, but because she's credible, people are thinking Shadow of Mordor 2 is coming.
I'll probably reveal that E3. Wouldn't surprise me.
People be stalking, but hey, I mean, it is what it is.
It's almost like 2 years.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, what do you want from a Shadow of Mordor 2?
I mean, I like the first one. I want some multiplayer.
How they gonna do multiplayer?
What kind of multiplayer would that be?
I think they could do it in a flame way, bro. I really do. I've never seen any of these like Batman-esque fighting games like try it, but I think they could.
You mean like what Batman Origin did with multiplayer?
I didn't play that actually.
Oh no, that doesn't exist.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we don't talk about that.
No, but the same way you have duels in Dark Souls and shit.
Yeah,
like same thing.
But I mean, niggas can teleport and shit though with the Wraith powers.
Okay, I feel that with the Wraith powers and shit. But.
Like maybe what they could do is maybe like do like asymmetrical, so like one person is Talon and the rest of y'all orcs, and you gotta hunt him. Maybe that could work.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah,
that might work, but I don't know. That's kind of tricky. I just want to see him make a longer game. You know, more shit to kill. Actually, fucking boss fight at the end, not some cheap ass press a button to win. That'd be nice.
Right. I feel that.
I think it'd be dope to have co-op and have like big boss fights and shit, like niggas teleporting all over the place like dude was doing and shit. That would be kind of cool.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm at it. Like I can't even remember the last great co-op action adventure game.
What was the last one?
Actually.
Yeah. It was supposed to be Assassin's Creed Unity, but
nope.
Oh yeah, right. We that fake ass Templar, bro. Oh my god.
That fake ass co-op, bro. Yeah, we'll see.
I would hope, you know, at some point EA would wise up, slide us Bad Company 3 with full co-op.
Let's see. Moving on. Mass Effect Andromeda, some gameplay leaked. It's a short, like 1 minute clip from supposedly some alpha gameplay from 2014. It's a prototype build. I know you big fans of Anon and Ethos. Did you get a chance to look at it?
Nah, this is my first time hearing about it, actually.
Repeat what you said. I'm sorry, I was...
The Mass Effect gameplay that...
Oh, I saw it.
Here, I'm about to put a link in the chat right now. Look at the...
heavy, bro. Heavy.
Look at the TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
What's in there? Look at it. So what did you think of it, Ethos?
We already talked about this, right? Didn't we? Yeah?
Not on camera or on stream.
It looked fire. I'm glad to see... I mean, the graphics.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this. I'm crazy.
Yeah,
I'm crazy.
Looks fucking fantastic.
Krogan's confirmed.
Krogan's confirmed. I think I saw Turian. I could be wrong. Or no, that was a human. What else is there? The jetpacks look clean.
That's the main thing.
Looks clean.
The jetpack. Imagine flying around a level, fucking throwing energy blast and shit. That'd be crazy, bro.
And that meteorite impact looked fucking clean as hell.
Hell yeah.
So this shit look great.
I'm excited for anything Mass Effect, bro. It don't
the chat's like the gameplay leak. Yeah, I got you. I'm putting a link in the chat right now if y'all want to take a look at it.
Yeah,
it's just some very early shit. Like
it's very early from 2014. It's not much to say because it's 1 minute, but I wanted to bring it up. Take a look at it if you guys want it. I think it's looking awesome. I pray that they show it. Like, how would you feel if they didn't show Mass Effect at E3 this year?
I would be.
I would cry.
I would be so hurt.
I would tweet it. I tweeted at BioWare, you fucking bitches. I hate that.
Why are you doing this? I do that. I have to go to today's studio. Why?
Y'all niggas want to announce everything under the sun but fucking Mass Effect.
True. Somebody said improve the Mako. True.
They better show gameplay at E3.
Yeah, there better be a big ass gameplay reveal. I want a 20-minute stage demo, goddamn.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want no motherfucking Shepard looking or whatever this nigga's name is looking at some fucking planet and walking towards the camera again. I don't want that.
Wait, actually, have we seen the main character without their helmet on?
Nobody knows what they look like.
I want them to show some shit.
Girl, bruh.
Could be a girl.
I want them to show some shit that when we walk out the fucking Coliseum, fucking Moshi, it'll turn Moshi and JG into believers.
Believers. And they're like, damn. JG like, damn, I guess I gotta go back and play Mass Effect. Be like,
let me go play the original.
Go play that trilogy real quick.
Let me join the Church of Shepard.
Yeah. Save the universe from the Reapers.
Y'all got high hopes, my nigga. We'll see.
We'll get you.
Damn, JG hating on all the games, bro.
I ain't say nothing.
We're gonna get you, JG.
You will become a believer, goddamn it.
Well, one of us.
Let's see. A new trailer for Mafia 3 was revealed over the past couple weeks. It revealed a little bit more of his story. What did you guys think of the Mafia 3 trailer?
Lame.
Why was it?
I'm not even like a Mafia fan.
Because it's black.
Absolutely. Like that interested me. What the fuck? If we can play the same 40-year-old white guy for every single game, like I'm absolutely excited to see a brother in the forefront. Like
we got that's reverse racism.
Okay, well I don't gotta hide it. I'm just saying, yo. I'm glad that we get one black guy every once in a while that we can play as. So but the story looks interesting. He
actually did a very in-depth breakdown of the Mafia 3 trailer.
God bless you.
Sorry guys, I lost control. We did a very in-depth Mafia 3 trailer breakdown on the Gaming Illuminati YouTube page, which is youtube.com/GI updates. You guys should go check it out. It's actually very hilarious. With me, Moshi, and Black. If you guys want to get some in-depth insight on the game, on what's really going on, I think you guys should go check a look at that. What did you think, JG?
Oh, I loved it. I'm actually more excited. I was really excited when they did the little gameplay thing. Actually seeing how it looked, so I was really excited when that came out. And now that we got a date, now I know when to be excited. That's all I was waiting on. I wish it would have brought it out in the summer, but you know how that goes. So
it'd be like that sometimes.
I just like how white people be mad, I really just like how mad they be. Like just salty, super salty, like saltine crackers. Like I don't know, bro. Like it really kills me, like how mad people get. And then like when we don't say anything about all of the white characters or women that we had to play with, but one black person who ain't even all the way black. No, it's like Obama and his.
I knew he was fucking biracial.
Man, oh my god, it makes me sick.
He's biracial. He has a receding hairline, so there are some features there that, you know, help the white people feel comfortable with him.
So you can half relate, unlike us, where we can't relate at all. You can half relate to him.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I mean, I'm just playing, but I'm serious.
My name Cloud came from Vietnam. Oh my God, he's dangerous. Shoot him down.
He's a biracial girl. Let's see. Lawbreakers got a gameplay reveal. What do you guys think of Lawbreakers?
Looks cool.
I don't need to watch someone else play the game.
I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I'm underwhelmed by it.
I don't know what to think of it because the gameplay that I saw was very low level, and it's like it just didn't sell the game for me. Like I wish they would have released like a more traditional gameplay trailer. They had some gameplay in the new trailer, but like more. I want like a 10-minute demo, really breaking down things.
All I know is Boss Key. You know, you could have had somebody from our crew out
that
there
actually plays with a mouse and keyboard.
Epic. Epic brought ethos out. Boss Key could have brought, you know, to try to divide the community in our squad.
You know, people who don't hire mercenaries for their PC games.
With like team Lawbreakers, Team Paragon. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, bro. Like I literally would have been maybe a couple miles away. You never know, bro.
Yeah, ethos was actually in the.
I was in North Carolina. Probably was like a block away.
I think that was just a matter of knowing somebody.
I'm just saying, Cliffy B, holler at us though.
Hey, Cliffy, bro, we talk on Twitter, bro. Hit me up. And by that I mean he favorites my tweets.
You have to listen to this shit. Oh yeah, it was Game Illuminati guys. I like them. Yeah.
Let's add them.
Yeah, until you watch the next VGA awards and he says some shit.
Sure. Let's see. Outlast 2 got revealed. Does anybody care about Outlast 2?
I do.
Yeah, what do you care about it?
I think it looks scary. The first game was scary as shit.
Okay, this is my problem with it, okay? The trailer, the graphics definitely look a lot better, and the frame rate was really smooth. But my thing is, how do they innovate on this game? Because the game is literally about running and hiding. So how do they innovate on that?
I mean, it's not innovative. It's just more amped up. That's it. It's a sequel. More amped up.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything new. I mean, like you can't fight back. Like
that's what I want to do. Forget that.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it's just another game of hiding in the closet, I'm not paying for that. I'll play it if I can get it for free. But I mean, you already
will get it for
free. Technically, this is Outlast 3 because that Alien game was Outlast 2. That shit was exactly like Outlast.
Oh, you mean Alien Isolation or whatever?
Yeah, the game was literally Outlast with an alien hiding in the closet.
No, you can fight back. You can fight back in Alien Isolation.
Okay, so that's what that. Okay, so yeah, this is Outlast 3 confirmed.
What?
Yeah, Moshi, are you into scary games?
Yeah, he is, but he doesn't beat him.
Moshi can speak for himself.
Well, Moshi not here, so I'm speaking on his proxy.
Are you awake?
No, he fell asleep.
Moshi.
R.I.P.
Oh my God, chat, lend this man the energy. And last piece of news, game that I got on my list is the Techromancer gameplay that's been revealed. What was another demo? The mainstream media has not been covering this game. If you've never heard of Techromancer, I'm gonna put a link in the chat. The game is pretty dope. It's an action adventure game that I think takes place on Mars. I don't know the whole story, but just from the gameplay, it looks dope. And you probably just never heard of it. What do you think of it, Ethos?
I thought it looked cool.
Hold up, I'm gonna put a link in.
I got like I don't want to say a Mass Effect vibe.
I was gonna say Mad Max, to be honest.
Mad Max.
I got a Mad Max. Got a Mad Max. I got a little bit of Knights of Old Republic. I don't know why. It felt. I don't know why. It just felt a little bit.
You
like
got
Knights.
that too, though.
You did too. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be the only one to say that because I know that was kind of weird to say, but I don't know why. It looks like I don't know. It just feels like Knights of the Old Republic. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
The character that they had, like, it reminded me of like Starkiller.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him. Yeah, he looks like Starkiller with a cape.
Yeah.
And a sword.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing because Starkiller was a badass.
Oh, Red Faction. That's another one. Yeah, Red.
Oh yeah,
Red Faction.
Sure, Red Faction.
Oh yo, shout out to Red Faction Gorilla, bro. I played on the 360.
So like Red Faction, Star Wars.
Somebody said, "Isn't this based off of anime?" I don't know. Is it? Let me Google this.
Techromancer anime? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Techromancer anime. Do a quick Google search. Anime Planet. It's on anime list.
All I know is we covered this mud last year. We got like 4 or 5 articles on it, and I really like the only game publication I see covering this joint. So
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Oh no, this is just somebody's username. I don't know if this is an anime. I can't find nothing on it. But I would just say, like, it's not a lot to say because not a lot is known about the game. They've only released like a couple gameplay videos. But check out that link I put in the chat. Check out the gameplay. I would say keep your eye on it because it looks dope. But you're not going to see a lot of websites covering it for one reason or another. And it's a shame that Moshi left because it's about to get interesting with the conversations that we're about to have.
Oh boy,
it's a good thing I'm back.
Oh wait, I put these in the wrong section.
This guy.
We can talk about it. All right, so an esports team got the YouPorn esports team got banned from what was it? Was it ESL or one of those MLG?
ESL.
Yeah, okay. What was the reason that they got banned?
They got banned because they said that they were advertising porn, which they weren't. Their jersey didn't even have anything porn related or anything suggestive on there. It just had their name, which was YP for YouPorn. And they said they couldn't do it, that they were being suggestive, and there's a strict no alcohol and no drugs, no pornography rules that they have in effect.
My thing is, if they weren't being disruptive at the tournaments and they're just there to compete and having a good time, what is the issue?
And
there's
that's
nothing
exactly
suggested.
what I said.
Exactly.
That's exactly
What's the
what
problem?
I said. Like, makes no sense.
You don't
If
want
they
more
wanna play
money
the
to
game-
come to your company?
Right. Like, it's YouPorn. I'm sure they're getting lots of dough, and they decided to invest in the esports team, so let them play.
It makes no sense.
Yo, free the YouPorn team.
Yeah,
That sucks too because like I would imagine like those kids were excited to finally get sponsored by some pro shit,
exactly.
and it's like now it's like you straight up just blocked their dream over nothing. So
Hey, we'll
Right.
sponsor
And
you.
exactly, Elion. Yeah, they're all hopped up on Adderall, but no drugs, right?
Exactly.
get rid of the real problem. Here's the conversation Ethos wanted to have. Battlefield 5 is rumored to either be set in the future or to be set in World War II.
Oh my god.
You wanted to have a conversation about the future versus World War II. What did you want to talk about?
I can't stand World War II.
Same.
I grew up in the era where World War II was dominant as shooters.
Exactly.
And I don't
bro,
ever want to go back to that.
I never want to go back to World War II shooters.
Never.
Again,
I played
bro.
Wolfenstein Enemy Territory so fucking much. I literally can remember every fucking gun in
I'm
that
tired
game
of
and
the
how it's shot.
SGT-44. I'm tired of
Yeah,
the Thompson.
tired of
I'm tired of the
Thompson,
M1
tired
Garand,
of
bro.
all that shit,
Okay,
bro.
so what can they do because Call of Duty didn't get a good response for going to the future.
That's
You
Call
want
of Duty.
Battlefield?
That's called.
Call
So
of-
you're
Call
okay
of
with
Duty and
Battlefield going to the future then?
But they're
No,
way
I'm
different games,
I'm
though.
fine with any game going to the future. Like I love future sci-fi. shit.
Exactly.
That's just me. I'm a sci-fi nut. So I
If
love
they
going
do
to
it
the
right,
future.
it can be Flame, and I know Battlefield can do it right.
I think people don't necessarily hate future. I think people hate future because developers have taken it as an excuse to mess up movement systems, which people don't
Exactly.
like. I think that's why they've associated movement with future, and they think that's why futuristic's bad. But I think futuristic is the best because when you go to the future, you are literally almost limitless when it comes to creativity. When you go to the past, you lock yourself down into a reality-based zone, unless like you mix it up with like some magic or some out of what is it called, a reality element. But for the most part,
Exactly.
I cannot I said it. I am notorious for the quote. Yeah, I said it. World War I was full of fucking campers, but I stick by it. That's literally all they did. And I'll be 100. If I had to fight in a war where everybody's camping in the damn trench, or niggas are jumping up into space and slamming down from the fucking skies down to the fighting on the ground, dude, all this crazy shit, I'll take that any day over fighting in a fucking trench, bro. That's just me,
Absolutely.
bro. I'll take that.
And I
any
think,
day.
and like I said, I think Battlefield can do it well because they don't have to go far in the future like Call of Duty's trying to do. I think they can go just far enough where weapons have advanced like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And
Like,
we got
maybe
some really
overheating.
cool futuristic looking shit, but not so far that it's like Halo. And with the player count, it'll be even better.
When did they say they were announcing Battlefield 5? Wasn't it real soon?
Yeah, isn't it like in less than a week? Yeah,
2
okay.
days. Yeah.
Okay, so if let's say worst case scenario, it is a World War I or a World War II setting, what are you doing?
I'm not getting it. Probably.
Yeah, me either.
I'll play a beta for it, but if I don't like it, I'm probably not gonna want to play it.
Okay, how about this? What if it's a World War II setting, but it's like Wolfenstein, where they kind of change the history around, or
I'd
the
try
Order
it.
1886?
I'll try it if it has like sci-fi elements in it, like
Yeah,
with
sci-fi elements.
Singularity. Like I don't know if you play that game, but I thought that was an interesting game. I'll play if maybe there's that, but if it's just
But I feel
straight
like
up,
that gimmick gets old quick.
it could, depending on what they do with it. But if it's just generic,
Russia versus Germany and Germany versus United States.
US, yeah.
The Normandy Beach. I'm so sick of fighting on fucking the Normandy Beach, bro. If I have to see one more fucking beach, bro,
we need a Normandy S2.
All I'm saying is the people that want
the only
World War
Normandy
II,
I want to see is Mass Effect.
Yeah, exactly. The only people I feel like the only people who want to go back to World War II, honestly, are the people who are, I guess, who grew up with COD 4, and that's like what it is. Or it's the... No, I wouldn't even say that. I think it's really just the people who loved the original Call of Duties, like when they were way back in the day. I ain't say no name, but you know, when it was way back in the day, and then there's what was it, Wolfenstein? Like that's what I can't stand. Like it was just as bad as people were talking about how futuristic was, but it was worse. For every futuristic game, there were 4 World War II games out at that same exact time. There was
Medal of Honor,
Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, Battlefield. What else had? I'm sure there's some more I could list if I just Google it. I was so sick of it.
And Medal of Honor had all them spin-offs too. It wasn't just Medal of Honor 1, 2. It was Medal of Honor
Pacific
1,
Assault.
Eastern
I just
Front.
got that shit.
All that shit. Oh my god, bro.
I was so sick of that shit, bro. I don't ever want to see a fucking MG Grand no more, bro. I'm tired of that era, bro.
I feel like shooters just need a break. Period.
I agree. They just need a break, or they just need to try some.
That's why they're doing so many shooters with MOBA elements. But I'm saying, I feel like Battlefield is the last like hard. I don't want to even call it hardcore, but like hardcore as casual, just casual enough, but hardcore enough shooter we got. And I feel like if EA fucks it up, like that's it. I'm done.
Like, I mean, for a Battlefield game, if we were to go back, like if we had to, like I would want to go to like Vietnam.
I like Vietnam for the napalming and stuff, but
I mean they already did
Exactly. They did that not even too long ago.
Yeah, the whole game, Battlefield Vietnam.
What?
Like why can't they make a Ghost Recon game for Battlefield? Why? Future Soldier. Why couldn't that be like a next Battlefield game? That's not too far.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. That would be
fucking
perfect.
dope. That would be dope as fuck. But no, we gotta go back to the past.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the current trend right now. Now everybody's hopping on the go back to the past shit now because now we're sick of futuristic. I don't know. That's
it's because Call of Duty. I feel like whenever Call of Duty does something, it fucks up everybody else. Like
I'm looking at this. This don't count, fam. I mean, like a real Vietnam game where it's like.
I'm just saying they did it already though.
This man Moshi on the rape and pillage the Vietnamese villages and shit.
I'd rather have another modern game, or say fuck it, bro. Fuck a Battlefield 5, dog. Everybody just wants Bad Company 3, bro. Like you could keep it modern. You could do the same. I'm telling you, just Bad Company 3, 4-player co-op, bro.
Yeah, I take modern before I go back to the past, bro. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would rather stay in the modern era.
I'll do you one better, nigga. Literally pull a fucking Call of Duty, bro. Fuck a new Battlefield, nigga. Give us Bad Company 2 remastered with a few extra fucking things.
And go to
4-player co-op, bro. And fucking, you know, and the customization of Battlefield 4, bro, and that's it.
All you gotta do, bro. All you gotta do.
I'm at a loss for it because I don't know what I don't know. These shooters need a break, period, bro. I don't know what to suggest at this point. It's all getting kind of old.
How about you, JG? You seem like the World War II fan.
No, you trying me?
No, I just asked. Damn, why you like that?
You finished.
Yeah, you done. I just asked. I just said you seem like the World War II type of fan.
Like you was trying me. Where do you get these assumptions from? Where do you get these wild accusations?
You like your game in League.
Damn, JJ. I just.
He said you lived in the war zone of St. Louis for so long. You thought maybe you liked World War II.
Yeah, I thought you liked World War II, bro. That's all.
Ethos can't say that. He lives in Detroit. What you talking about?
I mean, I'm constantly living in the war zone, so I just want. But you didn't answer my question.
I know. Why did you begin? I'm still tripping how you began.
Is that a yes or a no, JG?
No.
So you don't? Okay. So you want to go in the future?
World War II games. I've been sick of World War II games. I don't.
Okay, you my nigga still. All right, now on to the next topic.
Damn, he said you my nigga still. All right. Anyway.
Let's see. Last conversation I got on my notes is it's been a lot of content stealing going on YouTube.
Oh boy!
And the guys is like, "Yo, throw it on the notes. Throw it on the notes, man. We ain't gonna say no names, but you know what I'm saying. You can go watch a grade A under A video. I mean, you can look around the 2K community. There's cornballs over there too. It's just been a lot of people trying to come up off of somebody else's shit. What did y'all have to say about this one?
Who wants to begin?
JG.
All right.
It's so much to say.
Yeah, I knew you was ready for it.
I want to start off by saying I don't understand how you don't how you don't get the concept of stealing versus being inspired and making a spin on something. That's fine. I understand people are inspired every day. Yes, it's hard to make brand new content that no one in this entire universe has thought about. Yes, I understand. But when you blatantly steal something, it's just like plagiarizing. That's exactly what it is. You're not going to go up there, which I'm sure some of you dumbasses have done this to try to skate by, but you're not really supposed to go and make a paper and then you just find something randomly on the internet and like, well, all right, I got my paper, and just think that no one is going to find out. Your teacher is going to find out and you're going to get a big fat F. Like, it's the exact same thing, and it's not cool no matter which way you try to slice it, whether you like the person or not. So again, you can't excuse this type of thing happening, and it shouldn't have to happen to you in order for you to fully understand it. Like, stealing is stealing, right is right, and wrong is wrong, and that shit is wrong, and that shit ain't cool. I don't care how much you like the person. If I did that, I would expect y'all to come at me like that too. Not try to excuse and be like, oh, well, do you know that's okay? Yeah, this person took everything that I said it word for word, even took the same pictures and stuff, and then just think that everything's okay just because you shout somebody out. No, shouting somebody out does not make everything all fine and dandy.
What?
So just cut that stuff out, man.
I swore it did.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, yo,
I know,
Ethos.
I know, bro.
I'm gonna drop a Quantum Break video, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna say everything you said in the video word for word, but I'm gonna
Okay.
shout you out, right?
Oh.
You cool with that?
You gonna give me that ad revenue for that video?
Thanks for the idea, man.
That's literally it, though. That's really what it is.
Like, I just want people to understand that. Like, just don't excuse it.
No, it's
I hate to be that guy, fam, but it's like this, fam. TBH says it all of the time, bro. It's like some of y'all are just not cut out for this shit, fam. And I'm not gonna make it sound like this is the hardest thing in the world. It's really not. But if you don't have like a creative bone in your body, then it's like it's not gonna work out, fam. It's not. You can't just like copy some way up and expect to be on their level or surpass them. It's not going to happen, fam.
Too many rappers,
So
not enough
supply-
fans.
Right. Supply. It's like supply and demand, fam. Create your own supply and find a demand.
You have to be
It's
able
like-
to take risks. Like, you can't just be a total carbon copy of someone just because you find it to be easy. They've already made the blueprint. You're not supposed to follow that if you're trying to get to that same point or even surpass them.
Like, I'm not gonna go too in depth about it because we got that whole thing, views from the tube, coming up soon. Go ahead and drop your link in the subreddit. But I'm going through some of the entries, and it'll be like the smallest thing. They'll say some shit like they'll fuck up and be like, "It's okay, it's cool. I'm only doing one take." So, and then it automatically clicks in my head that this is a motherfucker who saw TBH doing a video.
Oh my god!
And then he would be like, "Oh, I can, if I grab an Elgato and I grab, all this shit, I can do that too." It's like, no, motherfucker, that shouldn't be your mindset. Your mindset needs to be, okay, I need to do something, put myself out there and put something up on the internet that's gonna represent me, not that's gonna be like an emulation of another person.
Or what did you say in the DMs earlier, JG? Put it in nigga terms. It's like me selling Blue Magic, and then you taking that product and putting your name on it and calling it Blue Magic and putting it on the street. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Bro? It's the same exact shit. That's my shit, bro.
And it's less quality.
Right.
And you ruining the quality.
Because it's American Gangster. If y'all seen that movie, like, Dickie Barnes literally took the same product, broke it down even further, called it the same name, bro. No, that's not how things work. That's not cool, and you got checked about it.
And it don't make you original if you just just create something completely different, fam. Like, not just like a little bit of a difference. Like, another thing I saw too is like motherfuckers doing the same formula for shit I don't like. It'll be like be like, and then it'll be like a string of jokes. like a string of jokes, and then something be like da 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 da, something be like da 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 da. It's like we've seen that format before. It's working for someone. That person is TBH.
I'm sorry, Moshi, you need to check Twitter.
You see that?
You need to check. You better make that your Abby right now.
Oh
Moshi. Yo, put it in the chat, bro.
I did. I put it in the chat, bro. That shit is funny.
That's my Twitter Abby.
That shit is clean though. That shit is clean.
That is hilarious.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to Cloud the Fox.
That made my night. You get a follow, sir. See, that's what we're talking about. That right there is that idea of what we're talking about being creative, right? No, Moshi came up with the idea of it, but this dude got inspired off of Moshi's fuck up and created a hilarious, creative, brand new piece of art. That's what we're talking. That's the shit that needs to be done, not this shit where it's like, oh, let me now, because a nigga could have just taken Moshi's video and be like, oh, look, Cloud my Fox, and made that a joke in a video.
Cloud
That's
Fox
the difference.
is real.
Like that's the difference.
And to say one more thing, because I heard there's some stupid niggas on the internet saying I ain't got no clout and my channel is dry and is dead and shit.
Damn.
Here's another piece of advice: don't go and steal somebody's shit, right? And when they don't approve of it. Don't try to flip the script and be like, yo, your channel's dead. That shit is whack. If it was whack, why are you looking at me? Why are you copying the shit? Just be yourself, y'all. It's not that hard. And if you can't do it, then this ain't for you.
If you have to go, if you have to go to somebody else's channel to come up with a video, you need to stop. Like Filthy Frank said, it's time to stop. You need to stop, because what you're doing is you are creating more of the same. You are increasing mediocrity on the website and just in general. Because imagine if, for example, this is the whole idea about art. Art is about creating something new, something that just inspires people and gives them something out of it, right? Imagine if every artist copied Picasso for the next 5 years, inspired off his piece, said, "I'm gonna make something just like that, but instead of red, I'm gonna use blue." How would a museum look if you got all the pictures look the exact damn same with just a different color? See, that's the shit. It's funny. That shit. That's the shit Mass Effect did in its ending. They literally made the same fucking ending 3 times and changed the color to it. And people didn't like that shit. You gotta do something different, bruh. And I'm not saying niggas are gonna send you death threats and shit for that, but what I'm trying to say is you got if you got the juice or you don't. Right,
and stop supporting frauds because they have a lot of subscribers, bro. Who cares if they got millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands, yo? A fraud is a fraud, bro.
Right.
Fucking Donald Trump has millions of subscribers. Y'all want that nigga to be president? No.
And the more that you support it, the more that people think that it's okay. And that's why I'm trying to get y'all to realize and stop doing it. Stop blindly following somebody just because you like them. I literally made a video about this and dropped this shit today. And speaking about this exact subject and about drama as a whole on this channel. Like, you can't continue to support this stuff if someone is doing bad. Like, you have to think about it and realize that person may be a bad person. They're doing something wrong, and just stop supporting them. And guess what? I bet you they'll wise up, because if you don't say anything, if you're not going to do anything, then they're going to continue to think that it's fine, and they'll continue doing things bad. And that's why this website as a whole is messed up right now. We have too many carbon copies, and we have too many people that are doing crazy stuff. You think that it's okay. Everybody thinks that it's okay. Everybody's forgiving everybody.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Hashtag make YouTube great again.
Let one of us slip up. Let one of us.
That's what I'm saying. Like we get held accountable for everything we say, but it's like a no other channel, it doesn't happen.
Let me know. You know what? I'm gonna put it on myself. Watch this. For example, I got lit the fuck up when Titanfall died a month. I got held responsible for hyping that game, and niggas ate me for a whole month, for a whole 2 months, because I like that game. Yet y'all can't even do that to the man that did something illegal, or you guys will say it's okay. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Y'all will be on somebody just because he didn't play a game or like a game. But when it comes to something that's really serious, whether it's fraud, whether it's rape, whether it's murder, whether it's straight cheating, any of that shit, y'all will let that shit go by a flame. But let one of us in this chat try to do something wrong, bro.
Right. People have selective amnesia. They just want to forget about things. When the next drama comes up, that's when people forget about the last person who was doing something foul. And that's wild. Like the worst thing that y'all said that we've done is talk about PC too much and get on the console guys.
Yeah.
But if that's all you have on us when we're literally telling you the truth, we're not hating on console gaming. We know that PC gaming is better, and we're trying to educate you all on it, and you all get sick of it, but continue to come back episode after episode to listen to it when you know we're going to talk about PCs. That's your fault. Like, why are you getting mad at facts? Like, you can't get mad at facts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's the only thing that you have against us, like, that's the wrong thing that you're chasing.
People also do too. Don't blindly follow people, because you could end up making yourself look stupid. Like, I got this fucking idiot made a video about me. Now he's got people in my comment section of my latest video saying my channel's dead, my channel's dry, my shit is whack, right?
I'm saying
they're commenting on a video with 70,000 views on it, talking about my channel's dead. Like, you niggas look stupid as fuck,
and you're giving more views. No, I'm gonna fucking say, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna fucking say this, right, bro? I am so fucking sick and tired of you dumbasses, and I'm not saying you guys in the chat, but you know who I'm talking about. But these dumbasses in these fucking comments, and we see them. Like, people think like we don't know. We fucking know who they are. They try to act like TBH fell off, we fell off, things changed. Like, TBH also has changed. Because why? Because those people who did that, and I've noticed it is a consistency with these. They're coons. They saw TBH because he made trolling videos back then, and they think just because he is switched up and wants to actually do something bigger, like what he said with YouTube, instead of it just being about fucking making trolling videos, that's not a fucking professional job. That shit's not gonna get you paid in life. Like, when you gonna put on your job resume, I can troll niggas online. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna say it. All them niggas in that 2K community and all them niggas that say, I look up the TBH that say because he make good trolling videos, they are fucking idiots. You look up to a man because he knows how to troll somebody?
You should look up to the fact that we out here making moves with companies,
you won't look up to us because
Exactly.
we're making an app. We literally got a company we building up. We trying to help the black community out, strive and work together. We trying to make a name for ourselves. We trying to enlighten y'all and help y'all the gaming community. But no, shit, nigga. The shit you fucking worried about is we fell off because this nigga TBH ain't upload a motherfucking troll video. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Niggas out here, we sweating blood, bro. I got these niggas on my back every day. Yeah, I got the 9 to 5, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be procrastinating. They be like, nigga, we gotta fucking do some shit. We gotta work on this YouTube shit. And they fucking right. I gotta step up and do my shit too. But at the end of the day, we trying to go to E3. We already went to E3 thanks to you guys and helping us out. But we out here struggling. Like, we are so hard. We want this shit. That shit, like you guys say it so much. I'm tired of all these fake ass niggas on YouTube. I want real niggas. But y'all think a real nigga is a real nigga that go around telling a person, oh, fuck you, you fucking monkey and shit. That's not a real nigga. A real nigga will tell you the shit you don't want to hear. A real nigga is, and I'm not saying that, you know, we are the end all. There's no other real niggas on this website. There are. But the point is that we trying to do something, bruh. But when we got niggas in the comment section who trying to roast me or talk shit about, oh, Utxjgthedon got another L that has nothing to do with the fucking y'all gotta stop. Because it can be one thing that TBH is like trying to do this different shit, but if the fucking viewers, if the community, if y'all don't fucking start changing with us, you guys are gonna drag us down. You guys are not gonna help us advance. So right fucking now, all 1,000 y'all need to go to this fucking GI channel and y'all need to support that shit. Because that is the type of shit that is not only gonna help us, because helping us helps you, bruh. We trying to give y'all real gamers. Y'all know, you guys know us, right? I hope so. You know the shit we talk. And whether you agree with us about PC, whether you agree with us about video games, whatever the fuck it may be. The point is that y'all know we came from humble beginnings. And we have tried so hard, bruh. So fucking hard to just keep moving forward and help you guys out. So I'm just asking y'all, like, fucking put some respect on our fucking names. That's all we asking, bruh. Put some respect on it. It's that
Let
simple.
them know.
That's all we ask, bruh. That's all we fucking ask, bruh. Like, don't go to a video trying to start beef. Stop with this fucking shit where you trying to make niggas, like, start beef that's not there, bruh. We have a disagreement here or there. Yeah, whatever, bruh. But I'm so tired of it where y'all try to start fucking shit just to be start shit. I should not have to wake up at 9 o'clock in the fucking morning and see already fucking bullshit and drama or shit being talked about me or somebody in the squad. That shit should not be happening. And then niggas wonder why we fucking have a very exclusive group that we don't let anybody in. And then niggas get mad that, oh, we don't show up on their podcast, or we don't fucking do videos with them, or we don't fucking network with them. We network with people that want to have that same passion. We don't got time to be fucking dissing people, checking people for the shit that their fucking gamer credit, their gaming history. We ain't got time for that shit, bro. We trying to move forward. That's all we asking, bro.
And Ethos ain't gonna say it no more, bro.
And I'm not gonna say this shit no more, bro. I'm tired of it. And I'm telling you, right, we've been doing this shit quietly, but I'm gonna straight say it. We will start fucking muting you and blocking you. That is the shit.
I've been doing that.
If you get muted by TBH, don't you fucking come cry to me about, let him up in. I will fucking ban you as well, starting now. I will start blocking you immediately. To stop asking me about fucking talking to TBH about going through me in order for you to get TBH to unblock you. He probably blocked you because you was acting like a coon, because you want him to have a roast session or some stupid shit. Stop saying stupid shit, and stupid shit won't happen to you. It's that fucking simple. I'm getting some fucking work.
I think, to summarize what he was trying to say, is Ethos is saying, take a step back and look at the bigger picture, y'all. Listen, I'm 25 years old, okay? I don't want to be trolling on the internet at 30, okay?
Exactly.
That sounds fucking
exactly.
whack, bro. I'm gonna always be a shit talking ass nigga. We always go joke around and shit like that. But it's like it comes a time where it's like, all right, you need to do something with this. How many people you know on YouTube got millions of subscribers just sitting on them doing nothing, just collecting ad revenue? We trying to do something positive, so support that shit, bro. You're not gonna agree with everything we say, but hey, at least we out here trying to do something with our influence, and we also providing opportunities for people. Honestly, to piggyback on what Ethos said, I can straight be a savage, yo. Who you know in the community out here fucking showing support to y'all, shouting y'all out in community videos, showing love in the live streams, when we always interacting with y'all constantly disrespected. Y'all niggas don't know me, bro. I could be straight savage, but you know I'm trying to be humble. I'm trying to be nice. It's just like, chill the fuck out and look at the bigger picture is what he's trying to say. Because you can tell that motherfucker's frustrated. But you know, I keep my shit inside. I don't be doing that type of stuff. But it is what it is. Look at the bigger picture.
I'm feeling it. All this shit builds up, bro.
It's like y'all respect us. At least I think y'all do. And what do you call it? Like, you respect us because of the shit that we believe in, fam. And what do you call it? If you want us to continue being the way that we are, it's like you need to show some support. It's like we out here trying to compete with these dudes that, what do you call it, just all they do is scream. Like, all they do is, like, you know, shit that provides nothing, adds nothing to the culture of YouTube whatsoever. But it's like we're out here trying to compete with them, and it's like it's hard because, like, you got people who will, you know, go to the Mars for like 10 months and come back, and their people will still fuck with them. But we have people who we constantly make content for, try to help, and what do you call it? All we get is people trying to roast us all the time.
I'm gonna put it in perspective to what you just said, Moshi. You have people on the white side of YouTube, and yeah, I'm gonna bring up the race. You have people on the white side of YouTube who are fucking pedophiles. They touch children, and they get more support than us. All we ask y'all to do is hit the fucking like button sometimes. Yo, go subscribe to the new GI channel. And you look at the other side, and it can be frustrating. You got pedophiles, alleged rapists, plagiarists, and we ask you to hit the like button. People. I don't got time for that.
Right?
Come on, fam.
Terrible people, man.
Yeah, literally terrible people. I mean,
they're scumbags, bro.
I don't get it. YouTube is broken, but fuck it.
This is a fire ass podcast too. You ain't gonna get this nowhere else.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Are we still having a real session?
Somebody, you need to cut this shit up into his own video, man. I might have to do this.
This gonna be a GI rant too on the side, bro.
God damn, this is a message.
This is frustration, bro. This is shit that's just been building for the past couple of months, bro. Like it's so fucking frustrating. We love y'all who out here, like, really y'all supporting us. Like we can name drop. Like, I literally remember some of the people. Like Decepticon, I know he in here somewhere, but that nigga is Bowman, on his shit, bro.
Bowman on his shit.
King Timmy. I can literally, if I can remember your name, because, bro, like, I fucking salute you. And I'm telling you right now, if any of them niggas ever said, hey, yo, I need some help with something, or they needed, like, or wanted to ask me something, I would be there in a set. I'd be like, bro, what you need, bro? Because that's that shit. You help me, like, they helping us, and I'm gonna help you
Dripping
back.
Caramel, I see you.
Like that's all y'all gotta do. Y'all don't have to be weirdos. You don't have to try to stalk us. Just act normal. That's it. Like, oh, holy shit.
What happened?
I don't know. Some mics just like get shattered. So yeah.
I don't know what that was. All right,
that's all you gotta do. That's all you got to do, though. That's it. But we appreciate y'all, bro. For y'all that be supporting us, for real, we really do. I know some people feel like we just complain and I know we complain a lot.
No, but the thing is, it feels like the world is up against you.
It's like our backs are against the wall, bro, and we're trying to literally punch through this wall, bro. We're trying to be Saitama up here.
It's like we're sitting there doing stuff where it's like, bruh, like I'm doing all this shit.
What are we doing wrong?
What are we doing wrong? It's like we should be freaking winners. Like we don't want to resort. We know what works, but there's scumbag tactics that work. And we
what's funny too?
It's like selling out.
If y'all play y'all role a little bit better and you support our content more, you're putting it on Reddit, you're putting it on Facebook, you're putting it on Twitter, and we're getting more views and more subs, guess what? That motivates us more to do more. So
and get more videos.
Come to the video and be like, good video, when's the next one? That's fucking infuriating.
Like, what do y'all want us to get to a point where, because some of us do have jobs like that we do, like, what do y'all want us to get to a point where we can do this full time and actually entertain y'all as much as y'all want?
Like, look, we've been thinking, look, we'll give you a peek into our minds, right? We're not on YouTube just like, all right, we're just gonna make this money, we're gonna go to E3, that's it. We're thinking far ahead. We've already been in the talks, bro. We're like, yo, we need a studio, we need a place where like we could just meet up some city, bro, and we can just make videos. We can just do these fucking projects that you see corridor
phase house,
an optic house, like a warehouse, bro. Yeah, if we get like a warehouse that we just own, that's ours, bro. They got the fucking Game Illuminaughty logo on that bitch, bro. And then not only that, bro, then we'd be more than happy to be hooking up with y'all and be like, hey, yo, y'all want to help? We need like 5 extras to try this thing. Black has been struggling with this shit so much, bro. He's like, I want to do these skits and stuff like that. It's just I can't get the manpower or the support for it. But if he could get the support, then if we get the funding, he can get better equipment. He gets better equipment. He makes some flame ass videos. We can make some flame ass videos. And what happens when you make higher quality videos? Hopefully it'll get seen, and you guys get more entertainment. It's a whole cycle. Everybody helps everybody, bro.
I hit him with another.
Hey, nah, tell your angle. Hey, nah, tell your angle.
Real shit. Like I got two. Another thing is like me, Ethos, Moshi, and TBH been trying to do this Star Citizen series that like some of y'all who've been watching our shit really been asking us about. But me and Ethos got 9 to 5s, bruh. Like. So that shit makes it super hard for everybody to coordinate and everything like that. And when you get back home from like working 8 hours, you don't want to just be like, damn, let me go edit. But still, like, yo, we be hopping on streams 3-4 hours, everything like that. And even
and
from
put a
my
smile
side,
on and fucking laugh and crack jokes.
Real shit. And even like from my side too, it's like, yo, you put in so much work onto your music, and then you see motherfuckers like, I'm not really gonna name drop, but motherfuckers talking about literally bullshit that we laugh about in the chat, like blowing the fuck up, and it's like, yo, what am I doing wrong? Why do I even care to like? It gets to a point where you're like, why do I even care to put quality into my content when this nigga is literally just doing something this ridiculous and just catching subs or catching plays or any of that shit? And it's just like, why should I care? Because obviously my consumer doesn't care, but it's like, it's just something inside you. It's like pride, and just
won't let you do it.
It's just a sweeter victory when you know you stay true to yourself, and eventually your hard work and blood, sweat, and tears and shit got you to where you want to be. And that's why we fuck with y'all.
All I'm saying is, like, y'all want me out here playing Honeycam, fam? Is that what you want me? I'll do it, but I don't want to do it.
Like, just imagine if everybody in the GI squad right now had like 100,000 subs. Like, just think about how lit that would be, and we were getting consistent support from all of y'all, not just the people that just want to see TBH. Like, just think about if all of us were eating out here. Like, wouldn't y'all like that if y'all seen a group of black men that are trying to come up, that are positive, that actually want to make a change in the gaming community, be up at that point where we can make a bigger difference, where it's not just one person who's a voice and then we're sitting in the background like, well, I want to speak, I'm raising my hand, can I say something? And he's like, no, fuck you, you ain't TBH. Like, that's the type of shit that y'all do to us sometimes, and it's like damn, we're here.
It's belittling.
Actually, hold up, I gotta turn up a little bit, and this on behalf of just like everybody in the squad, because I fuck with y'all. Also, stop saying that TBH yes men shit. That shit is fucking corny and whack as fuck, bruh. Everybody here has their own opinion, and everybody here speaks up on their own shit, dog. Nobody's out here just like, yes, we agree with everything you say. Yes. Nah, that shit's whack as fuck, bruh. You say that shit, you get blocked, banned, don't ask ask nobody for nothing.
But let's say we do agree on some things, right? Isn't that why we get along? Isn't that why we're friends? Because we agree on some things. This is why you see some bum ass niggas stuck in the places that they're stuck at, because they fucking argue like little girls all day and fucking want to fight each other over fucking video games.
And people want to see that shit. That's the sad thing. Is like there's viewers that actually crave that shit. They want to see people tear each other apart, and we're not trying to be those people. And just because TBH does roasting videos, then like there's niggas like come in this chat just like, hey yo, TBH, roast that nigga Ethos, roast that nigga A. Like why?
Bro,
why?
It's like this, fam. At the root of it all, and I hate to make it a race thing, but it's like, think about it like this. Like, how many, like, just primarily black groups do you see doing what we're doing? Now apply that to white people. All of them are doing this.
All them optic houses, phase houses, fun house. You can literally name them all. They stick together, bro. But it's like we're trying to stick together and do something positive for us, and y'all constantly disrespect us. I'm gonna give you an example. Like, we don't even really take donations, but when E3 comes around, we like, look, we need some help with equipment, affording stuff, because this shit is expensive as fuck, fam. It's no joke. I'm struggling. I'm broke as fuck right now, bro. And y'all sit there and disrespect us, and then I go over to like a white streamer. Like, I've literally seen like 3 or 4 streamers, right? White dudes. Yo, I need these donations. They flat out say it. I need these donations for a BMW, a Porsche, for this fucking house that I'm trying to get, bro. And these people just donated to, yo, we're actually trying to do something positive, bro. And we just constantly get disrespected, bro. It gets old.
Greed, man, greed.
Well, just crazy. What can you do, right?
Yep. We're complaining though, you know. We are bad. We've been complaining for like half hour. Sorry, y'all.
Hey man, I guess Ethos vented the frustrations and then it just boiled over.
I just had to let it out. I was just tired of it.
What the fuck?
Just know we trying to do something positive. We ain't mad at y'all really in the chat. It's the disrespectful ones.
It's just a situation. You're not mad at the people. It's the situation.
What's the situation? No, I'm not gonna.
Oh my god, Brett.
I got the enlightenment section on my notes, but I don't even know if I want to do that. Like, you can't even top that shit right there.
Nah, we good on that.
We're gonna have to skip the enlightenment for the episode 50, y'all. So I think we're gonna have to go ahead and wrap this show up, unless you guys have anything else you want to add to the conversation.
No, man, I got it all out.
Last one we need to mention briefly is the Reddit though.
Oh,
go ahead.
I mean, if you all aren't aware, we do have a Reddit. We have seen the light, and Reddit apparently is a good way to actually get some exposure, because YouTube doesn't give us any exposure. So again, we're trying to get the Reddit popping. We do invite everyone to come over to the Reddit. Go ahead and make an account and support. You could put any of your videos in there. I have a GR radio series. Again, if you are not aware, if you make music, please submit your content to the Reddit. There is a sticky for that. Moshi and Flock also have a series that they are going to pop off called Views from the Tube, where they view your videos and we all critique them. So again, we're trying to do more things to bring you all in the community, not just playing games with you all every now and then, but branching out to other things as well. We want to support you all. Again, we want to stress that. Like, I can't stress that enough. We want to support you all, because as you all support us, we bring it back to you all.
And make sure if you got videos, you can also submit it to the Reddit for not only views for the tube, but for our weekly community highlight. We highlight one person in the community along with what the rest of the gaming Illuminati is doing. And so yeah, that's our Reddit, man. Y'all can meet up, say what up to each other, play games. It's all love, man.
Bro. All right, well, this has been Gaming Illuminati episode 50. Since you're the guest, you got the floor. Now, what is your closing statement for tonight's episode? Go.
Everybody was snapping, everybody turned up, but I hope everybody knows it's all peace and love, and Vice City coming soon.
Hey, all right, Moshi, you got the floor. What's your closing statement for Gaming Illuminati 50? Go.
Cloud Fox is real.
Fucking guy. All right, Jay, you got the floor. Closing statement from Gaming Illuminati episode 50. Go.
This was one hell of a podcast. Jeez, for us not being here for a while in episode 50. Oh my god, super lit, and it was totally not planned, but it ended up being that way.
Hey, the podcast fell off.
Right. Podcast hella fell off, but like this is probably one of the best episodes. Yeah, we keep saying that too. Like, we seem to always find a way to top ourselves. So again, shout out to all the people that were in here and to all the people that missed it. I hope you all enjoy it when it goes up because it's gonna be crazy.
And yeah, Zoni, yeah, we're posting it to YouTube. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. It'll be up in a day or two.
Uncensored.
And you got the floor, Ethos. What's your closing statement for Game Illuminati episode 50? Go.
Less Up 2016, GI versus everybody. That's it. We gonna make t-shirts. It's a wrap.
I like that.
I like that.
GI versus everybody. I like that shit right there, though. All right. I mean, we already did it against in Rainbow, but anyway. I told you, you give me the alley-oop, I'm dunking it, bro. My closing statement for tonight is, hey, I appreciate everybody. Don't get it twisted. You know, we went on a little rant, but we do appreciate everybody who shows love. We appreciate everybody who's donating, trying to help the cause, and hopefully great things can come from it. But anyway, make sure to subscribe to the Game Illuminati YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/GI updates. This has been Game Illuminati episode 50. If you're unaware, the show is available on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher Radio. You can take the show on the go. We also have an app available on iOS and Android. Feel free to search Gaming Illuminati on your phone, or you can go to the description box of any of my videos. There's a link there. So once again, we appreciate you guys coming to see this episode live of Game Illuminati episode 50, and we're gonna holler at you. Everybody have a nice night. Bye.